Warning. Broken simulation. Broken simulation. With Sam Tripoli.
Welcome to Johnny Woodard presents Broken Simulation, starring Johnny Woodard. And whoa, yeah, what is that? Johnny, what is that? The simulation is truly broken. That is so weird. I can't tell. It looks like I'm talking through blinds I made of you.
It's what it is the switcher has a transition that's like a wipe.
Oh, great.
That goes like a blinds like this.
Switcher.
And the transition can make it like a little more me, a little less of you. I like this one a little better.
Yeah, I'm sure you do, Johnny. I'm sure that's what
more
you
of you and a little less of me.
Slow plot to get
It
rid
got
of me.
stuck like this one time. Somebody bumped it. I probably bumped it, and I couldn't figure it before I learned how to use the switcher. I couldn't figure out what the hell was happening, and it drove me crazy for a good 10 minutes until
I love it. Can we go back to normal? Oh, look at that. That's like some weird 80s. Like,
oh yeah, dude. You
music
know, if they
videos.
had figured this out in like the 80s, this would have been the whole music video.
Yeah,
they
but
would have been like,
I
this
feel
is so cool.
I feel like there was a lot of that.
Yeah, because it was like they were getting effects for the
Yeah,
first
they're
time.
like,
you know?
whoa, look at this effect. I'm extreme. I'm edgy.
Yeah.
Before we get started, sorry about the vent sound in the background you're going to hear. That's a noisy vent in the studio that will be fixed by the next time we record. I know you've probably heard that recently too. Sorry about it. I will do what I can in post-production, but it's kind of hard to take it out because it's on everything. Enjoy the show.
Johnny, do you ever meet any fans?
Yeah.
Do you ever have chicks take a picture with you and they have like that Hello Kitty font on and you look at your face, you look like a rosy Japanese
That's
girl?
never happened, no.
Have you never seen that? I'm like, what is
I
up
know
with my
exactly
face?
what you're talking about.
And you
but-
just go, that's women now take pictures in that filter. Like
oh,
we're at the
dude,
game.
yeah. Women's on Instagram, you'll see their entire feed will just be with them with the beauty filter on.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
That came from Asia, you know. The beauty filter in like Samsung smartphones that they sell over there, it's like the default.
Yeah,
In the
that's
camera.
what it starts
Just
with.
the camera, yeah.
Right.
It
So
starts with the
then
beauty
you
filter.
meet somebody, you're like, oh, you don't quite look like what you thought.
Yeah.
Well, I thought by
I
your
tell you, you know
pictures.
who it's really helping though? Trans.
Trans-
It's like, helping them pass. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
It's
yeah,
perfect. They
yeah,
love it.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
trans
yeah,
love it.
Yeah. How about the guy who marries a girl,
Cross-dressers, they
and
love
then he's like, "I found out you were a man." Like, really? Aren't you gonna drive the car first?
It's only like a hardcore Christian that would do that. Anyway. You know what I mean?
Man, I love my girl. I mean, she's got some weird features, but it's all love. I love women. I love my lady.
Weird features. Yeah, that is a weird feature.
Well, you know, Johnny, did you see the whole thing with the Miss Universal now? Is
Miss Universe,
Miss
yeah.
Universe
She's
is
trans, the owner.
owned by some like trans Filipino or something like
owner,
that.
yeah, is trans.
But aren't all Filipinos trans at some point? Is that right? I mean, they're all lady boys.
Oh, but it is, I think, like a cultural thing over there. They're chill with it.
Yeah, I think they're really chill with it.
Good for them.
And people are getting like all upset. Oh my God.
I can't imagine getting upset about that. I really just
At
can't.
least she's like an attractive trans, right? Like you're like, okay, that could pass.
Yeah, it's not
until
like
she
Caitlyn
talks.
Jenner. Can you imagine like
No,
Caitlyn
or that
Jenner?
like that one that looks like a toad in a wig that won the beauty contest. Like you might.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't even hate that. I don't have anything against that. Are we breaking the rules already too
Yeah,
early?
we might be. Yeah, that's just done to be provocative. It's just done to
No,
get
it's
people
just,
agitated.
Yeah, it's just done to cause chaos. So I'm not even mad at the trans, or I'm just
No.
mad at the judges who obviously just decided to just destroy hundreds, if not thousands, of years of beauty standards to give us someone who could say ribbit at any
Let's
point.
be honest though. Beauty pageants are a joke.
Well, the whole idea that
they're
they're still here is hilarious.
It's stupid. Yeah.
Right? I mean,
It's
there's-
literally a way for guys who wouldn't get laid in a million years with these women to just show up and just kind of, like fap to them and judge them and kind of like,
it's
oh,
really
you're not quite
weird
hot
that-
enough. You look weird in a bikini. Sorry.
Yeah,
That's
but
what it is.
so many people involved with women's beauty are just not really into hot chicks, right? It's like other chicks and then gay guys, right? You never see like a Larry the Cable Guy
I
as a
see.
judger
Yeah.
on like America's Next Top Model or Miss Universe, right? Like, I don't know, man, I did it. I'll give it 5 stars.
That's
you know?
about appearances though, because those are the people who should be judging it if it's just about beauty.
Yeah.
Because they're appreciators of it.
Yeah, I mean, there's no knuckle draggers in any of this stuff anywhere.
No.
Where's the knuckle dragger? Where's the guy who's gonna be like?
I mean, Donald Trump probably got in the door. You know,
He got
good
fat
for him.
ass. 5 stars.
Donald Trump was in there for a while, and good for him. He's like a professional appreciator of hot chicks.
Yeah.
He's like the last one.
And then
though.
you know, Miss Teen, and he walked in the locker room. Everybody lost that, which is kind of shady, right? You're like,
It's a little
okay, dude,
shady.
can you? Yeah, that's a lot. That's not just a little shady. That's a lot of shady.
Yeah, what are you doing, man?
Yeah, what are you doing? Get out. Come on, you're a creeper.
Yeah, just put cameras in.
Get out of there, man. Cameras would be worse.
No, but he
Send your daughter in.
Yeah, okay. But if I'm saying if you want to look,
Give Tiffany Trump
And you don't
something
wanna
to
get
do.
caught.
You're giving Ivana all the work. Give Tiffany Trump. Say, hey, Tiffany, go make sure the teenage chicks are ready to go out, okay?
Tiffany Trump is
She just got married.
Did she? Oh,
Yeah,
congratulations, Tiffany.
I don't know. I don't hate the Trump kids, but
Oh no, how could you? Why would you?
I don't hate.
Oh well, no, I mean like Jared Kushner can go.
He's not a Trump kid.
Long walk off a short.
Yeah,
bridge.
I mean, she's annoying, but I don't know. I've always liked Tiffany Trump. I always felt bad for her because her dad obviously was attracted to her sister more.
It might be dodging a bullet though. Really, if you think about it,
Yeah, for sure. Be like, oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Thank God my dad's not hitting on me anymore.
kind of took it for
Yeah, for
Good
sure.
bullet.
Johnny, welcome.
I heard you had a big.
Well, a lot of
big
things
week.
going on. First of all, I want to tell you, if you're listening to the show and when the show drops, I am in Phoenix, Arizona right now. I want you to come see me. I got some great shows at the House of Comedy, which is one of my favorite comedy clubs to play in America, and one of my favorite cities to play, which is Phoenix, Arizona. I love Phoenix. I can't wait to talk about Katie. I can't wait to talk about a lot of stuff there. So I'm excited to go there. I'm going to be there. Grab your tickets at samtripoli.com. Or next weekend, find me, Xavier Guerrero, and Eddie Bravo live at we have a couple tinfoil hat comedy nights. You can see us in at the Harvell's. And then in Long Beach, and then we're going to be back in Bakersfield, and tickets in Bakersfield are already moving. All the booths are sold out. So better grab your tickets while you can. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Yeah, Johnny, a lot of controversies over the weekend and a lot of chaos. I don't know what it is, but I am Johnny, listen.
You're a magnet for chaos. Yeah.
Why is that, Johnny? I mean, I try to walk the earth. And you were just kind of telling me that without getting specifics of who or anything, that you think my rules of engagement have somewhat changed.
Absolutely, they have. Yeah.
Right, back in the
Normally
day, it
you
was
would scorch the earth.
right?
Yeah.
Scorch the earth.
That's right. Yeah. I mean, let's be honest. You had a book, a list, a notebook of people that you wanted to destroy.
I never had an official list. I had something in my head. Ari says that as well. You had a Kill Bill list. I had people that I wanted to show how shit how shit was going.
That's and now I think with maybe one exception that I can think of, you are live and let live kind of guy.
Well, I'm realizing that it means nothing. Like these fights mean nothing, and it's all clout chasing, right?
Yeah.
Like you're really just clout
in some
chasing.
cases, there are some. I mean, I can still think of legitimate reasons, like where pride and sort of dignity, manhood might.
Hold on, for me?
No,
I'm kicking the mic.
No, I can think of reasons why you would still step up to the plate if you had to. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty much just
They're not always clout chasing. Sometimes really people just hate you and want to destroy you or demean you, something like that.
Yeah, but that gets into clout chasing. Like, to get my head on a stake is like a lot of clout. And that's most of this stuff that's going on. It's a lot of clout.
I think some people are just shitty, evil bastards.
Well, it's just like I don't know, man. It just reminds me of like all the reality stars on like the E channel in the the mid 2000s. Like all they would do is just try to get in TMZ so people would talk about them.
Yeah.
And that's just the way it is. You got a podcast. You're trying to get people listening. You start a fight with a bigger podcast. If they at all respond to you, it's like some weird kind of like, yay! That's all they want is a response. It's not right or wrong or any of that.
Well,
stuff.
and you said something that I realized a long time ago too. If the block on Twitter and social media does more damage than the mute is the move. Mute the guy.
The mute is the move. It took me a while to get into that, but that is the move.
Because you want, in your head, logically, you're like, I'm going to block this fuck, and he's going to know that I blocked him, and I got him. But really,
they wear that as a trophy.
Right, yeah. You see people with, that's their headline on their blocked by X, you know?
Yeah. I have very little patience for shit talkers with a private account. That is the number one way to get out.
Yeah.
Bye.
That's weak.
Bye on Instagram. Bye.
If you're going to have a private account, at least have your name attached to it.
I don't know, man. You know, I've heard both sides of if we should have to use our real names.
I don't think you should have to use your real names, but if you're going to have a private account and talk shit.
It get in trouble. But it's also like, I don't know, man. It's just like, if you're just going around shit talking too, it's kind of crazy as well, right? So anyways, I had an interesting weekend as of this recording. This was last Wednesday, the past Wednesday. But as this recording is dropped as an official episode, this will be 2 Wednesdays ago. Not last Wednesday, but the Wednesday before. I did the 71st and 72nd sold out Comedy Chaos, okay?
Nice.
So I am thinking about that. I will do this show at 100 sellouts. I will think if we're going to continue. So I feel like 100 is a nice number. We'll see what happens. I do love doing the show. I love producing the highest of high-end comedy shows. My goal.
Why would you stop it?
Because it's a lot of work. My friends and I are all getting older. It's like,
Isn't that the perfect thing to do, though, once you get older? You staying in town.
Yeah, but I mean, most of the gig is I like to gig with friends. And the show is about doing a show with my friends. Mm-hmm. And putting on friends I like. And maybe some new guys I think are doing some amazing stuff. Like, I love Trevor Wallace. Like, I love him. I think what he's doing is absolutely amazing. And his sketches are the best. And I just tell them all the time, don't get into TV. Don't get into TV. You're you're past television. You don't need it. And it's like I've been talking about on my podcast a lot. Say whatever you want about Colin Cowherd at the sports show. And I like to get into little sports, which will piss everybody off. Okay. But at some point today, watch Trying to Be Happier Than Happy. Okay?
Wait, what does that mean? I don't quite understand.
Like these guys that get like this incredible following on the internet where their bills are paid for the rest of their lives. They have this fan base that'll grow. And then for some reason, there's part of them that's like, I got to dominate television now. And you're like, do you? Do you?
Or did you already beat that whole system? And
yeah.
Yeah.
So I talked about that on Conspiracy Social Club. So watch Being Happier Than Happy. Okay, happy's a pretty good place to be. Happier Than Happy, you get into the danger zone, okay, for sure. So I love to put these shows together, and most of the shows involve friends of mine or people I admire. That's it. I will tell you, I just have Matt Rife on. Matt Rife is the nicest dude you'll ever see. I mean, dude, if you saw the amount of women coming to see this guy.
Really? What's changing? You're saying that like that's changing. Is that changing?
What?
You're saying you're. I asked you why you would stop doing it, and you said I do it so that I can be with my friends and people that I admire. So is that changing? Why would you want to stop doing it?
Because my friends are all moving on to different phases of their lives.
I got you. Okay.
And some of them are moving out of town. A lot of them moved out of town. Like I'm one of the last of the Mohegans, and I'm barely even there. Like, I'm not even a part of really the LA comedy scene anymore.
I understand.
Or I'm going to rephrase it, the Hollywood comedy scene anymore. I don't really do any shows. I just do my own shows. Maybe I'll do Johnny Mitchell's show, and that's it. I mean, it's very rare. You got to be a friend of mine for me to do your show. I don't like the crowds in Hollywood. And we've talked about that a bunch of times. So I'm doing these shows. So Matt Rife's in there. He's the new it boy. He's the nicest kid in the world. And just tens. I mean, tens, John.
Somebody got to pick up that leftover from, Chris.
Well, all these guys.
There's a lot of leftover
so,
tens.
John, I mean, if you want to get into it, I pulled Matt Rife aside and go, hey, listen.
Oh, really? You gave him a little.
Yeah, I gave him discussion. I'm not going to get into what I gave him because I'm not giving out the secret sauce here, okay? But I told him, you got to watch yourself with those cheekbones, bro. You got to fuck it. You got
The symmetry. It's going to cause you some problems.
I mean, dude, he's stunningly good looking. He's stunningly good looking.
Does it ever bother you when somebody's that good looking and they're also funny? I wonder how that happens.
Oh, dude, I would tell you, at first I was very jealous of Chris D'Elia. And even though I don't think Chris is as good looking as a Matt Rife, he's still got all that action, right? Like Chris D'Elia is a good looking guy.
Oh, yeah.
But it's like Matt Rife is stunningly good looking.
Yeah, I mean, he must be. Cause
Look
you
him
can't
up,
stop
dude.
Talking about him.
He's stunningly good looking. And the craziest thing, he's like small town, like nice.
Oh, it's annoying. Yeah, I see.
Like,
yeah, he looks like a contestant on Love Island.
yeah, I mean, like, and that makes him kind of different because the original one of this was like a Dane Cook, right? And Dane Cook got all these girls to show up, and they were all smitten with. But Dane had a Highlander view of the world, and full disclosure, I root for Dane right
Explain
now.
what you mean by that.
There could be only one.
Only one. Gotcha. Yeah.
He thought it was boxing, and it's so not boxing, and so beyond boxing. But I root for Dane Cook right now because everyone deserves, as long as you own your shit. And as far as I can tell, he's owning it. Carlos Mencia is not. He's not owning anything.
Well, I mean, he's done.
And that's why he's done. And that's why you see this kind of resurgence. You're starting to see Chris D'Elia and all these podcasts. I mean, you're starting to see Dane Cook on all these podcasts.
Yeah, I've been seeing him around a lot.
Because people like a redemption story. And when he comes to my shows, he always follows the rules. He goes outside. He doesn't go in the room where they're doing stand-up, which is what everyone's always complained. He sits in the back where you can't hear what people are talking about.
Wait. What they complained that Dane was? They were worried he was stealing jokes.
Like Carlos Mencia.
They were
right?
worried Dane was stealing jokes
Back in the day.
Oh,
yeah,
I didn't know that
he
about him.
was.
Oh, okay.
But now he's not doing that. He's like outside. He's hanging out. He's in the lobby. He's not in the room performing.
Oh shit. Okay.
So you root for somebody who learns from their mistakes, right?
Owns it. Yeah.
So Matt Rife, I mean, dude, if you saw the women, guys I knew were bringing 10s to the show because they just wanted to go see Matt Rife.
Are you trying to make me kill myself? Like, what are we
You
doing?
should, because he's insanely good looking.
So annoying.
Stephen Glickman, my friend, who played what was the troll movie with the big green troll? Screech? Shrek.
Screech, yeah.
He played Shrek in the Broadway musical, right? He played Shrek.
Oh, God.
That's Stephen Glickman. Love him. Great guy. Brought two of the most smoking hot chicks who look like twins, by the way. And
I know that guy. Yeah. I met him.
He's the best.
Yeah, he's been in here, right?
Yeah, he brought these two chicks. He's like, hey, I got these friends of mine that want to come to the show. Can you make me look good? I'll make you look good, right? So we gave him Mitzi's booth, set him up, and bro, he brought these girls backstage, and they saw Matt, and you just saw it looked like two fat chicks staring at a birthday cake. And these were 10s, bro.
Must be nice, huh?
I mean,
Must be nice.
it must be nice. It must be nice. So it's a crazy night. Kevin Blatt, my good friend from way back in the day, always came to the comedy. He's been going to Sam Tripoli shows for over a decade. He hadn't been there lately. And Dana and I were like, hey, what, you don't like us anymore? And he's like, stop saying that. I just wasn't coming for a couple days, a couple shows. And back, he brings all these OnlyFans.
OnlyFans models?
Yeah. So
Nice.
the back of the green room is OnlyFans models, all these hot chicks who want to see Matt Rife, and all the farmer and felon people, right?
Which is a pot thing.
Yeah, weed people everywhere.
Okay. Sounds like a cool
and
scene.
everyone said, "Oh man, it was a scene again, just like the old days of Comedy Chaos, and just like the Naughty Show, which was beautiful, beautiful comedy chaos. It was amazing." So,
Right on.
I think it was first show. Yeah, first show. Whitney couldn't make the show. She had some personal stuff she had to take care of. And
She was on the bill and she couldn't make it?
yeah, she couldn't make it.
Okay.
So we are So I'm opening up the show, and I do a couple jokes. And Johnny, I've talked about a couple of my jokes, and this is where we get into whether I should say the word or not. What do you think?
Oh, right now? I don't think you should say it on this show, no, because I think YouTube will confuse that for the actual thing, possibly.
All right. So I said a particular word that I would like to say right now, but because we're doing what I call on Conspiracy Social Club, we're being Christian on a cruise ship right now, okay?
The word is the word for white guys who want to act like
black.
Malibu's Most Wanted, yeah.
Yeah, Malibu's Most Wanted, all that stuff. Yeah. You know the word.
Yeah.
So I do this whole joke with that. I do a joke about Bobby Lee's fans call me homophobic slurs. And so I'm doing it. Next thing I know, and this is where the controversy comes in, okay? Here's the controversy, everybody. Machine Gun Kelly comes backstage.
So funny.
He's being led by security.
He's got his own security there?
No, comedy club security, because later on we find out he's the guest of the GM.
Okay.
All right? He's a guest of the GM. He walks in the back of the green room. He walks to the hallway to the green room, stops in front of me, and Johnny, I sent you video. Can you show it?
I have it right here, yeah. Let's do it. So who's shooting this? Is this from Comedy
This is
Store?
from Johnny Betancourt. Okay. So here's Machine Gun Kelly walking to the back, okay? Just hit play. Here we go. He's walking to the back. I'm hanging out. Everyone's like, wow. And I'm like, hey, how's it going? Yeah, how's it going? So stop it. That's Trevor Wallace. Stop. Right now.
He doesn't look happy right now.
No, he's angry at me.
He looks angry at you.
Yeah, and he's about to talk mad shit to me.
And you look like, oh, hey, dude.
I can't tell what's going on right now.
I can tell by your face you can't tell what's going on.
And I think he's trying to be a comic, okay? I think he's trying to be a comic, saying funny stuff. So run this real quick. So what he's saying to me is like, you look like a guy who talks a lot of shit. And I go, yeah, I do. He goes, you look like a guy who talks a lot of shit to me. And I go, I do talk a lot of shit. I do. I talk shit about your shirt and your hair.
Wait, hold on. Did you just touch him?
Yeah. I go, talk shit about, I didn't touch him. I pointed to him.
Oh, okay.
I go, talk shit about your shirt and your hair. I'm going to talk shit about it.
Have you been up yet?
Oh, yeah. He saw me open up the show. That's why he's upset with me.
Well, you want to go ahead and explain why he might be upset with you?
Because I did a joke about the things that you won't let me talk about right now.
But is he self-conscious that he might fit?
Thinks that I'm talking about him.
Which those are jokes that you've told
1,000 times.
1,000 times, yeah. And that tells me he's a little too touchy.
Of course he's touchy, bro. Of course he's touchy. We lit him up before. Did
you know he was in the crowd?
No,
when you were
I don't
on stage?
care who's it. I don't care. I just do the show.
So there's no chance that you did that bit.
No.
Because he was in the crowd.
I really like to open the show, and it's like what Tom Rose says about me. I'm like, I play at the front of the net. When I play tennis, I'm at the front of the net.
Gotcha.
I'm just aggressive John McEnroe. That's what I am.
Serve and volley.
Yeah, I just want to get people like, hey, we're here. There's no rules. Let's go. This is the greatest show. The Comedy Chaos is the greatest showcase show on planet Earth.
In their face.
Okay? And the whole point is like, I want to have all my favorite people have the best time of their life. I want the crowd to appreciate. So I take care of everybody in the show. Everybody makes money in the show. Everyone's taken care of. Okay?
You kind of stretch them out a little so that they're ready for everybody else.
Yeah, I get it going. I let them know they're at a heavyweight boxing match. This is the best on the planet, all under one show. It's a mini comedy festival.
Take some bullets if you have to sometimes.
I love to take bullets. I'm not afraid to take bullets. So he's in my face. He goes, "You're talking shit about me, dog. You're talking shit." He goes, "You're talking a lot of shit. You
what
probably
are you
talk
thinking
shit."
at this point?
I'm going. I'm at first going, is this a joke?
Did you put it together immediately that he's talking about your joke?
No,
your bit? Okay.
no. I thought he might. I didn't even know what he's upset about.
Because you see what I thought you would think is that he found out that we talked mad shit about him on Broken Simulation like a month ago.
The word on the street was that he had come to see Whitney Cummings.
Really? That's such an interesting.
But the GM thinks he came to talk to me.
Oh,
that's what they
what
think.
If it's because of that?
I think it would be hilarious. So he's like, you talk shit about me. You talk shit about me. I go, I totally would, and I'm going to. I tell him, I'm going to. He goes, really? Yeah, you think you're funny? I go, I know I'm funny. That's when the security guard you can see in the back with the beard grabs him and pulls him, okay?
Okay.
So hit it, keep going.
Let's go.
He goes, you look like, stop. He goes, you look like an angry white guy. I go, I am an angry white guy, but I have a heart of gold.
Okay.
That's what I'm telling him right now.
That's a good message. Yeah.
Right?
You should have told him, like, I'm not white officially by Paul Mooney.
Yeah, but I'm engaging right now. Like, I'm yes-anding this dude right now. Yeah. I'm doing proper improv, okay? Someone's been the growling.
What's his energy? Does he have fight energy, though? You're there with him, you know. Does he have fight energy, or is he not that guy?
I mean, dude, it could have been on in any moment.
You think so, really?
Oh, 100%. I was waiting for it. Because I know if I scrap, I'm a legend.
You got Krav Maga behind you now.
If we scrap, I'm a legend.
Now tell me this: if Machine Gun Kelly kicks your ass, do you quit Krav Maga?
It's impossible. It's impossible.
If he does, though, do you quit Krav Maga?
No.
You don't be like,
it's not Krav Maga's fault. It's my fault.
Okay.
It's my fault. Krav Maga is a form of thought. It's when people get mad at religion. Religions don't make people crazy. People who are religious go crazy. Do you understand? Like, it's
so
them.
you just didn't know Krav Maga well enough to beat Machine Gun Kelly.
I do know it well enough.
No, but if you
and
lost.
by the way, I'm getting in mode like this guy might start swinging. So I'm like,
you're very close to him.
Bang, bang. That's it. Because look how long his arms are. You want to, when a guy's really long like that,
he's gangly. You're right.
You want to be close to it.
Get inside of him. Yeah,
right?
You're right. Yeah.
He can do that. And this guy is ready to pop because he can tell something's going on. Look at his smile. Oh shit, this is real. And he realizes it right when I realize it. And by the way, Trevor Walsh is watching the whole thing.
Let's finish this. This is great.
Okay.
I know, but I'm just saying. Check this out.
Wait, what did you say
stop.
there? What were you saying?
I can't remember what I said there.
You were like, just.
I don't even remember what it was. So
wait,
I go on stage.
Is this a cut right here?
This is a cut.
Okay.
Now
Damn,
I go
why
on
did he
stage.
stop recording that?
Now I go on stage.
I need all the footage.
So just so you know, he goes in the green room and starts shit talking me to everybody, and everyone starts giving him shit about it.
Oh, that's good.
But I didn't start hearing back. They're like, "Hey, he's my boy."
Yeah, he
He's
also
super fun."
booked us all on the show.
Oh, all the weed guys, like he's smoking the weed back there, right? So I go on stage to talk about how I almost just fought Machine Gun Kelly. He had left. His friend, there's a guy right here you can't see that looks like every like strip bar DJ from the 80s, just fucking bleached hair. I don't know who the guy is. I don't have problems with anybody. But now he's in my face again. And he's like, and dude, by the way,
wait, the strip bar guy is or Machine Gun Kelly?
Machine Gun Kelly right here.
Again.
He gets in my face 3 times.
This is so crazy. Okay, you ready to play?
He gets in my face 3 times.
Ready?
Okay. So now he's like, yeah, hit it. Now he's like, you're talking shit about me on stage? I go, yeah, dude. Could you talk shit about
I saw this guy now is this one of his boys here with the bleach blonde hair?
Yeah, that's his boy. And I have nothing against that guy. Yeah, it's unfocused right now. So now we're in an argument, and everyone in the green room is getting fight eyes. And what this dude doesn't understand is he's had an away game. This is an away game for Machine Gun Kelly. This is not a home game for you, bro.
Yeah.
You are not on you're in enemy territory right now.
Yeah.
Everybody here in the normal life would shit talk the fuck out of you. And like again, Johnny, I mean, you played our clips. I guess we shit talk. I really don't even care.
No, we did. Yeah, his music's bad.
Okay. So I wish you could find, dude, can you go to find the Comedy Store? Man, I wonder what his name is.
Should we finish this? There's only like a few seconds left.
Yeah, play it.
Actually, no, it's done.
I don't
It's
even
done.
think you see
No,
it.
it's
So
over.
that's it. So he's like, hey man, you talking shit about me, bro? On stage, I go, yeah. He goes, why? Because you got my face. That's why. And I'm thinking,
What did you say about him on stage?
oh, that I got in a fight with him. I was gonna beat Machine Gun Kelly's ass.
Oh,
Because Johnny, all I have to
I love
do if we get in a fight, I'm a legend, but I can't start the fight because then I go against my principles.
yeah.
I don't want to start the fight because if I throw a blow, it's like, bro, you're on. But if he swings on me and we go ahead and everyone breaks it up,
It's like that old Bill Hicks joke about how the U.S. started the war
pick
with
up
Iraq.
the gun.
Pick up the gun.
Pick up the
That
gun.
was you right there. You were like, pick up the gun.
So he goes inside. I go in the back. And I wish we could find the picture on the internet. And maybe you can put this in at the end. Okay. So
Wait, did you take it off your account?
yeah,
That
but
picture?
I'll send it to you. You can add it. You can add it in. So he goes back inside. I go in the back, and you know the manager is trying to calm everything down. They're like, "Hey, he's got to go. He's got to go to Italy." I'm like, "Tell him to stay there. Tell him to stay in Italy." So I'm leaving. He's leaving. He gets in my face again on the way out.
What's he saying?
Again, and this time I'm not gonna say everybody's running out, just waiting for shit to happen.
What's he
Everyone
saying?
runs for the green room. Hey, give me dirty looks. Like, yeah, like in my face. Hey, brah. Yeah.
I found your picture. Here we go.
Oh yeah. So the comedy store goes, hey, let me take a picture. Let's take a picture. I go, okay, we'll take a picture. Okay. There we go. This is the picture.
This is the last time you.
This is our last interaction. And the reason I put that up is because
You should have shown him. He's got black fingernails. You should have shown him your black toenails. You'd been
that's
like,
true. That's true. The reason I put that out, Johnny, is because I was begged by people I love not to put out this footage. And here I am putting it out without saying the word. And so he's in a fight with me. He was about to fight me right there. And hey, let's just take a picture and go. So I put, hey, man, we were about to fight. Now we're lovers. I topped this guy. Okay? Hashtag gay for MGK. Okay?
Yeah.
People lose their minds. People lose their
On
minds.
Instagram, to be clear. Yeah.
People, they are questioning their reality
I
right
was just
now.
scrolling through it, like even who was it that like, dude, we know he's a pretty dark arts. You shouldn't be associating with him.
Right, and-
who was it? Was it your buddy?
Well, there was Scotty the Kid.
Yeah, that's who I
who
was
I've done some anti child sex trafficking marches with. Okay, and he's a great guy. He said something about it, and I get it. And I did put enough context into the thing because I was basically asked not to. But you know me, I'm a shit starter, and I'm a rabble rouser.
Yeah, you
That's
are.
what I'm into. And I would love that everybody had seen this. I would love for you to see the joke he's gotten upset about because it's hilarious, and everybody loves it. And they're, you know,
What a baby.
so that's it. So again, I just like, guys, I get it. Like, I get it, man. I super get it.
Should we play his shitty music again? and just
No,
laugh?
don't play shitty music because I really don't care about him in any way.
The only way I care about him is the effect he's having on people's taste and how he's kind of contributed to the what would you say, the destruction of society by undercutting rock and roll music the way he has. So yeah,
I understand that.
To that
But
extent, I care about him.
I don't really care. And I want you guys to know, like, Machine Gun Kelly, I don't want
Sucks.
anything
Oh.
he has. There's nothing he does that I want.
yeah.
There's
It's like,
nothing.
oh, you're gonna be in his band now.
Yeah,
you know?
what do you think I want from Machine Gun Kelly?
You guys are bros. He's gonna invite you to his big parties
Dude,
with
I'm
Megan
telling
Kelly.
you, Johnny.
Megan Kelly.
I like doing
Michelle. What's her fucking name?
Megan Fox.
Megan Fox. Yeah.
Right?
Kelly.
I don't want Megan Fox and her weird thumbs. You think I want that, bro?
Yeah, those thumbs are weird.
Right? But the whole point is this is like, what am I like? I'm selling out. I get that you didn't have context, and I totally understand. And I love you very much. All the swarm,
Yeah,
the
I
broken,
had some questions,
right?
but I knew to ask, not to,
But
like,
I'm
shit on
also
you.
not like I'm Johnny. Would you say, like, I am a fire starter, but I'm not a troublemaker. Like, I don't like going into
Is that a
places
Prodigy,
and
reference there?
disrespecting the rules of the house. That's not
I
really
got
me.
you. Yeah. Which is what he was doing for sure.
Well, it's like if I swing on this guy, that's going to piss off the management of the Comedy Store. And as much as everyone can bitch and moan about the store. I love the store. I love the people who run the store right now are old friends of mine for over a decade. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm not into causing chaos with them.
I got you.
They are my personal friends. Like on friendship levels. Like I knew them when they were just starting out as assistants here and assistants there, and now they're running the whole place. I've been with them through their journey, okay? And regardless of what you think, this, that, and this, and how this is ran, they're my friends, and I want them to succeed. And that guy was the GM's guest. Like, I'm not that guy. I'm not like a burn every. I like to burn my own shit down. I don't like to burn other people's down. I'm a self-pyro guy, okay? I'll set myself on fire.
Self-immolation.
That's who I am. There's nothing machine. That world is like disgusting to me. I don't want anything to do with it. I don't want anything to do with Hollywood. I want nothing to do with
dude, I mean, think of it. What could he possibly give you that you
what?
you had? What kind of debauchery could you get in with Machine Gun Kelly that you haven't already? You've
All
been
right,
there,
that
done
I'm
that.
in the mood to do anymore. Those days are done. And I'm talking about drugs and getting fucking weird.
and yes, weird sex stuff. I mean, it's all been
I mean,
done.
I love weird sex stuff. I mean,
No,
I'm
but
not
I'm
gonna lie
saying-
to you, but like the drugs and all that shit.
He's not going to show you anything you haven't heard of. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like-
and it's just, but none of it's like, hey man, you want to open for me on the road? No, and that was never asked. But what's he gonna do for me?
It's a dumb. I mean, if you think about it for even more than a couple seconds, it doesn't make any sense.
And right now, like back in the day, Dana used to produce a lot of music videos, and it would be so funny because I remember when the Piece of Me video came out, because Dana's my girlfriend, and she was producing that
Britney Spears.
Britney Spears came out, and I was in it, and it was based on my sketch that I did called Fake Heat, and we've run that before on here, and rest in peace all the fat guys that are dead from that video. But like that's the only way I'm in these videos is because Dana's producing them, right? There's no like connection to Hollywood or anything.
We got to have Tripoli.
Yeah, guys, listen, we're part of the Illuminati.
Get me
And
Tripoli.
we need to get this guy here. We need to compromise him. Bring him on the Britney Spears shoot. Let's compromise him.
Let's have him shoot right up her pussy.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's have him. She's gonna step over him and he's gonna see
What
the
if
truth about this.
Britney Spears' pussy is like in Everything Everywhere All at Once, where you look?
I just shoot through different realms and all the truth is coming at me about where we live.
Don't look at it.
Dude, never look straight into Britney Spears' vagina, or else you're gonna learn too much truth. No one ever comes back from that.
You're gonna want to kill yourself.
Yeah, right.
away.
No, you're gonna know
look.
so much truth. You're gonna want to end your life. The truth is scary. Don't look into her pussy. Bow, 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 bow. You know, it's just so dumb. So I just want to say to you guys, and I kind of said this on the Tinfoil Hat that came out on Tuesday, that I hope you guys have a little bit more faith in me. And there's a lot of people out there that their whole thing is just starting shit, and everything is a microaggression and a sign of selling out. What do I wish you guys could hang out with me one day of my life and see how fucking much shit I go through on a constant daily basis. And if you saw where I lived, you would go, all these guys are all wrong. Yeah. You guys are searching for shit. I shot my last special, guys, on an iPhone. Okay. I mean, like, what are you talking about? Yeah. Everything I do is self-produced. Every dollar I make is off of hard work that my fans show appreciation by supporting me. That's it. That's the last time I'm going to talk about this. There's no selling out. Why would you even post that stuff? Because I want people to know that I was going to fight this guy. I was asked not to put out something. I'm a fucking idiot, and here I am talking about it. But that's it. So
He's got a closet that's bigger than his kitchen that's filled with just free T-shirts he's produced himself and been given over the years.
Yeah.
That's the kind of place he lives in.
Yeah.
His dog runs that house, basically.
My dog pees all over everything. Gay Roger pisses on everything. He runs us.
If your New Year's goals are to manage your budget better and save money, you need Rocket Money. Rocket Money, formerly known as Truebill, is a personal finance app that finds and cancels your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps you lower your bills all in one place. More than 80% of people have subscriptions they've forgotten about. I know I do, like the streaming service you bought just to watch one show or that free trial that you never even used. I just bought AMC Plus to watch Mad Men, and I let it run for 3 months after. Waste of $30 right there. Rocket Money will quickly and easily identify your subscriptions so you can stop paying for the ones you don't want. Rocket Money makes canceling subscriptions as easy as a click of a button. You find the subscription you don't want and press cancel. Rocket Money does the rest. No more long hold times with customer service or tedious emailing back and forth. More than 3 million people have used Rocket Money, saving an average of up to $720 a year. Like I said, I found out I had AMC Plus running for an extra 3 months after I stopped using it. I also found a couple of other services that I was paying for that I wasn't using. They bank on that. These companies that you will use their free trial, 7 days pass, you forget about it, you get billed, it gets thrown in the mix of your bank account, you don't notice it for another, 6-7 months, and then you've wasted $70 and you'll never get it back. That's where Rocket Money comes in. Stop throwing your money away, cancel unwanted subscriptions, and manage your expenses the easy way. That's by going to rocketmoney.com/broken. That's rocketmoney.com/broken. rocketmoney.com/broken.
So, Johnny, I don't know. You've lived in LA how long now?
5 years.
What is one of the
More
most
than 5
annoying things in that you find about LA?
I mean,
Not
it's
Hollywood, but
obvious.
LA.
Traffic is obvious.
The traffic is bad. What else? Is there anything else? Anything that?
There's a million things. Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know if I think the Machine Gun Kelly was an atrocity. Would you say it's an atrocity?
Yeah. For you.
Okay, so maybe I need to announce that earlier on that there's an atrocity.
Well, hey, I speaking of, and if you want, you want to officially announce that as an atrocity?
Yeah, I'd like to announce that.
I got something for you here.
Okay, I would like.
Atrocities. 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 Atrocities.
We're talking atrocities here, Don.
Yeah, dog.
Wait, hold on. Okay.
By the way,
More of a
that's
joke.
better than anything Machine Gun Kelly's ever put out.
By far.
We would put that
By
up.
far. That's credit Donnie Jacobs. DJ Donnie Jacobs
Shout
on
out
Instagram.
DJ
DONNY.
Donnie Jacobs for an awesome.
Atrocities.
One more run through that.
Atrocities. Atrocities. Atrocities.
We're talking
Here we go.
atrocities here, Don.
Bring it up. Here we go. Beat up the beat.
Talking atrocity.
Beat up the beat. Beat up the beat.
That's so great. Thank you. We love you, bro.
DJ Donnie Jacobs.
We love you,
on
DJ.
Instagram. Check him out.
Donnie Jacobs. Thank you. We'll include a link to his thing in
Absolutely,
the
we
description.
will, yeah.
So you guys can find him and thank him for the awesome atrocities. themes. So that's an atrocities. I think a big atrocity maybe in LA that like atrocities are like something you personally find offensive to you that maybe other people won't find offensive. But
Yeah.
for you, it's a war crime. And that is how places won't let you use the bathroom.
Oh, dude, that's
Is that an atrocity?
Well, to me, that was culture shock because there's nothing like that in the South. You can use a bathroom anywhere you want in the South, including outside in public. Like nobody cares.
What's really weird is like most places are like it's only for our customers. So like I'll have to like I
doesn't
got
even
a
exist in the
mudcat
house.
looking for daylight, right? I gotta find a bathroom quick.
But even in the South, that doesn't exist.
I mean,
You gotta
Johnny,
get accustomed.
I'm just gonna be honest with you. Who knows how long we'll be in this specific studio?
Yeah.
I may just keep this room just to have a place to shit. I'm not even kidding you.
Yeah, I got
it
it.
is worth the money.
That's how bad it is.
yeah,
And-
just to be able to take
like
a
you
shit.
can go if you wanted to go to one of these pride parades or something like that. You really have to plan out your pee breaks because if you're gonna drink and do like a parade,
yeah.
there's nowhere to pee. People
Right.
are peeing and there's rivers of piss in
There's
the street.
just river, and that's like on a Saturday too.
I saw Ari the other day. They were doing some damn thing. It's New York's the same way. He was doing some. I think it was like Halloween or something like that. And he was just pissing in bottles. Well, oh no, it was Santa. I think they were dressed as Santa, and he was pissing in a bottle and pouring it out on the street because there's nowhere to. They will in cities. They will not let you pee in businesses.
Yeah.
And it's because people go in there and do drugs. let's
Yeah,
be
they
honest.
OD
Yeah.
in there, and then
Yeah.
they got to chop down the door, and that's a big
Yeah.
situation, right? Yeah. So
You know what I started doing, Sam? I started memorizing because if you were a customer, they'd give you the passcode to go
Yeah.
into the bath. I started
Yeah.
writing them down in a note in my
Yeah.
phone for all the bathrooms around the city, the passcodes.
okay, I respect
That's the
that.
move, dude.
Dude, I respect that.
Next level, right? Yeah.
That's amazing. You should sell that list. Like, get my private list of codes and bathrooms.
such a good
Just
idea.
$5. Get
That's
it
a
from me. I'll
good
send
idea,
it to
dude.
you.
Put that on like local AM radio. You know?
But Johnny, usually
Johnny's
it is.
list.
Usually it is. If you use the bathroom, you have to purchase something.
Yeah.
Which sometimes
It's
I'll
like a
feel
minimum.
so
too.
bad that I will go and just buy a coffee that I don't even need.
I've done that before. Yeah.
Just to show appreciation for them letting me use their shitter. Okay. So, as you know, Johnny, we talked before that there was a thick white noodle run in what would we call it? Udon noodles.
Oh,
in-
you mean
in
they
LA.
they were running out. You couldn't
Yeah, we
find
had
them.
no udon in LA. It was like a personal.
Udon,
yeah, it was crazy. I was losing it. I go to every round, but hey, you got udon? No, we got no udon. I'm like, no! Right? What kind of world do we live in where a young man can't? And I'm not even young anymore. A younger, it used to be
If
young.
you died, people would be like, he died young. He
Okay,
died too
so,
young. So, yeah.
I'm still young compared to some.
Yeah.
I can't get my udon. I need my udon. Okay, so finally I go back to this place. I think it's like Noodle Monster on Ventura. Okay, and I love Noodle Monster. Okay, to the point
Good name.
that I walk in and he's excited to see me.
Oh, really?
He goes, hey, because the location I used to go to was shut down. And he's like, hey, man, good to see you again. You're a really great customer. Thank you for following us over here. Thank you so much for following us to over this section. I'm like, oh, man, that means a lot to me that you remember me. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. He goes, yeah, man, I know your order. You want a number 7 and you want to replace it with udon. We got it now. That's you remember that. We got it now. And you like a side order of udon noodles. I'm like, yeah, you know me, dog. You know me, bro. You know me. I love it. It's great. So I ordered it. It's like $20-something, right? Okay, man. Thank you. I'm like sitting there. He goes, hey, man. Hey, man. I go, hey, dude, can I use the bathroom? He goes, no. I go,
Oh, are
"What?"
you kidding?
I go, what? He goes,
You
"No,
just got juiced up thinking like, I'm the best customer. He loves me.
I'm thinking this guy's my good friend.
He's going to let me do anything.
This guy's my good friend.
Could probably shit in his mouth.
This guy would help me bury body.
He's gonna be relieved.
I'm buying so much udon from this guy. This guy's my best friend. If I call him up, hey, dog, I need udon. I need you to get to my place.
With a shovel.
This chick is dead. We got to bury her. I'll be right there. You want a side of udon too? Yeah, I got a shovel in the back coming right to your house. Nothing. Won't let me use the bathroom. It's unbelievable to me. I'm spending almost $20.
Did they have like a bathroom that you could see? too?
Yeah.
Really?
I've been to this location before.
After all that.
After all that nut working, I can't even use it. I'm not.
And this is the time you came in there and made an order, or you just came in and used the bathroom?
I came in to use it. I just ordered.
Oh, like you just ordered your food.
I ordered almost over $20 worth of food.
What do you say?
No.
Just no.
Nope.
No explanation. Like,
Nope. Nope.
Employees only.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Nope. Nope. No bathroom
Just
for the
no.
public. Nope. What? Yeah.
LA. Yeah, that sucks.
I mean, it's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, I bought some stuff.
And we'll get into it when we have a call later about why we stay in LA. But yeah, there are things about LA that suck.
But like, just suck. And by the way, I just want to say something real quick. That there's a lot of people out there that think that, oh, you know, you got to move here. It's like so much cheaper. Dude, we were just in a wonderful city, Batavia.
How far is that from Chicago?
I'd say about 45 minutes.
Okay.
It's not a suburb, but it feels like it.
Chicago's so sprawling. Yeah, it could be.
It's amazing. Like, if it wasn't cold, you'd be like, this
Was there
is where I
snow
wanna
on the
live.
ground?
There wasn't, but it was freezing. It was freezing.
That with that wind up there, man.
Listen,
damn.
this is how nice Batavia is. You think it has some kind of dark secret, right? Like, you know, like every like episode of a murder podcast, you know, there's that
I got
small
you.
town
Yeah,
murder,
yeah.
and then there's something going on.
Like, what's
That's
wrong, yeah.
Batavia. It's so nice. It's like it just seems like something out of a movie. Everything's clean. The stores are nice. There's like a small town downtown. You're like, oh my God, this is so nice. It's so beautiful. You're like, what is your secret, Batavia? Do you have some weird sex cult?
A lot of the Midwest like that.
Is your sheriff a serial killer? Like, what is going on there?
Is the deputy at your local sheriff's office having sex with everybody else in the sheriff's
And
office?
by the way, why do we have a problem with that story? Anybody? Like, what are you doing?
If you
what
don't
are
know,
you
there
doing?
was some damn like police.
So this chick
Yeah,
bangs 5 guys on the thing, and her husband
they were city
is
cops.
cool with it. That's my biggest problem here.
they were all just taking turns with her.
Now,
and
is it
they
all at
got
once,
fired.
or they're all just hitting it?
I think it was just all just hitting it at different times.
And why are they all getting fired? Was it
I
consensual?
don't think you're allowed to have sex on the clock. I think you're getting paid to serve, protect, and serve, not bone and.
I mean,
scarf
is there
jizz.
somewhere where can they prove that they showed up late to a crime with fucking sauce all over their pants? And who snitched? I want to know who snitched.
Hi, I'm Detective Larson. Hold on, let me get that.
No,
yeah,
on
hi.
your pants, you got your sauce, your man sauce somewhere. Everyone's like,
licking her
"Oh my
fingers.
God, somebody broke in!" Like, dude, what's that on your pants? What's out? Oh,
sorry.
nothing. Just ate some donuts. You know, cops, we love to get glazed everywhere. I don't understand what the problem. And then her husband's like, "I'm not leaving her," because he's into that.
Yeah, dude, he probably was
likes
watching.
that.
He's probably watching.
Yeah, it's probably like, "Oh yeah, officer, dude."
That,
she's-
you know, they probably got that two-way mirror where they do the
Oh, yeah.
interviews, the
Oh,
police
yeah.
interviews.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
on the detective side, and
Yeah.
she was in the interview room
and
just
he-
getting
oh yeah,
boned.
officer, you're gonna have to arrest her, or else she's gonna have to take care of you. Oh yeah.
It was like it was like one of those peep shows. It's just jizz all over the glass.
Yeah.
You know?
Hey, officer, look me in the eye when you frisk
They
down
can't
my
see
leg.
him. They can't.
Look me in the eye.
He's behind the glass. They can't see him.
Yeah. So it's like I don't understand what the crime is. Did they see an uptick in crime?
I can tell you what the crime wasn't: being too hot, because she was not. They were in it for the sex. They were in it for the love of the game, not because she was a smoke show.
Well, I mean, she's young.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, that's a point.
I don't
or
think she's
two. That's
ugly.
like
I
2
think
points.
she's attractive.
Yeah, she's a 5 and a 6 because she's young.
I think she's a 6'7".
And she is no. That is no way. A
I
7.
guarantee you, if she makeuped up, you would be blown away.
No.
You're seeing her at work.
Do I have to really pull?
I've seen, dude. My Instagram feed has been flooded with her face. By the way, best time to start an OnlyFans after you lose your job.
Oh yeah, dude.
Did you see like
Iggy Azalea? Yeah, is coming on.
And
Yeah.
it's like
I love how you tried to get that name down. The
Iggy
first time.
Azalea?
You were like, Iggy, yeah.
yeah. I just don't think
There's your
I don't
7.
think she's ugly.
There's your 7.
I think she's. Look at her. She's living that best life. She's like, yeah, I gotta start an OnlyFans. Probably make $1 million a
Oh,
month.
dude, she'll be rich. What are you on about? A 7?
Okay, maybe
Your
not.
scale
I'm
doesn't
just
mean
trying
anything.
to be nice, Johnny.
This is never getting. Oh, it got back to Machine Gun Kelly. Apparently, I was gonna say it's never gonna get back to her, but I mean,
I'm just trying to be nice, Johnny.
oh, okay.
She's just trying to make her way in the world today. Takes everything you thought.
Yeah, nice. That's improv, folks.
Thank you, bro. Yes, and. So, okay, so this city's got to have some sort of secret because it's too nice. It's just gorgeous. It's a sleepy little Midwest city. It's got a great comedy club called the Comedy Vault. Bunch of hot chicks work there. Great owner. Everybody's cool. Had a great time. Sold out all Saturday. Friday was basically sold out as well. It was a little short of sold outs, but it was great. It seemed like everywhere you see comics all over the country, sold out show, sold out show, sold out show. Like, I think comedy's back. Like, people really want comedy right now. Like, we're really starting to leave the COVID stuff. People have been indoors all the time. Even lately, they've been indoors. I think now they want to get out and they want to hear some shit.
Especially because it's not as on TV like it used to be.
Right.
I mean, you
Do we
can't get
gotta
it on
beat
TV.
back what I just said, the C word?
Maybe. Let me write it down.
Okay. So, I'm sorry, guys. We're just trying to play the game. So, the whole notion that LA is super expensive, and I'm not saying it's not. So, Zane Hellberg, my buddy, who I like to bring on the road with me, he's sober, so we do gigs, and I really love how hard he works, and I want to help him because, you know, everybody needs some help. and I like to take guys on the road with me, and it's so funny. I had my buddy Andrew Rafi open while he featured as well. Mike Fountain is his name, was the opener, local guy, really fucking funny.
Mike Fountain?
Mike Fountain.
That's an interesting name.
Yeah, it's a great name, and he looks like a mountain. He's a big dude. He looks like
Mike
a mountain
Fountain,
man.
the mountain. Okay.
Mike Fountain from the mountain. That's what he looks like. He's a big mountain man. Big conspiracy theorist. We connected on. It was so funny because I've been working Zane forever, and now Zane's a full-on conspiracy
You
theorist.
converted him, huh?
But Andrew Ralphie is not. And we were just like chipping away at him the whole time. And it's like, Andrew Ralphie wants to do some road gigs with me. I'm like, yeah, we'll do some road gigs.
Gonna grind him down, huh?
And you know what's so interesting? Andrew Ralphie is openly gay. And he's a buddy of mine through sobriety. And like, I just like to help people. And it was fun to watch him play my crowds because, like, you know, he runs with people that think my crowd are all January 6th people, right? Which a lot of them are. And, but that's okay. So Zane is like, hey, let's go grab something to eat. And Zane, doesn't matter when Zane gets up. Zane can get up in one afternoon. Whenever his first meal is, he calls it breakfast. I'm like, it's not breakfast. You're eating lunch for breakfast. It's lunch. Well, let's call it a
Doesn't matter
brunch.
what you call it.
Because it's not breakfast, Johnny. Breakfast is in the morning.
I always skip breakfast anyway. I'm
Right.
usually not awake for it, but I don't even have a first meal until
Like we didn't eat till
nighttime.
2 in the afternoon. He's calling it breakfast.
When did he wake up?
Well, we wake up. Well, we're on West Coast time. We're in the Central
So it's
time.
breakfast for you.
It's not for breakfast for me. 2 in the afternoon is not breakfast for me.
Did you just? How long had you been awake at 2 in the
Well, I
afternoon?
had to get up early because even though
But I'm saying if you had been awake an hour, that's breakfast for you, even if it's 2 in the afternoon. To me.
no. If like anytime you eat after noon is not breakfast.
Okay.
That's a
Well,
that's
you're
a hard line.
letting you're letting the world impose its.
No.
sort of
I'm imposing on
ideals
myself. That's my own rule.
Okay.
And
Some
I think
people
there should be-
don't like to think outside the box. You're one of those people.
No. This is like order and chaos. Okay,
It's order in the
Stop
order.
calling any meal afternoon breakfast. It's not breakfast. Okay.
I do have a
It's
problem.
lunch.
My girl loves to go to have brunch,
Yeah.
and then it's like borderline dinner drinks.
Yeah.
Like they're
Yeah,
drinking.
yeah, you're day
at
drinkers.
3, 4, 5.
Your
yeah.
fake girlfriend is a lush.
Yeah, there's a lot of drinking going on.
Mojitos? Is she drinking mojitos? Women love
Well, there's
mojitos.
this thing women are doing now called damp January, which is just drinking.
Oh,
for
I
most
thought- I
people.
thought it had to do with
Yeah,
that,
no, I did too.
trying to
Believe
touch
me, I
themselves.
did all the jokes.
Oh, I'm
I
sorry,
already
Johnny. I'm just in the podcast right now trying to spit gold. I'm sorry if
I did all of them. I did all of them already. She's tired of hearing them.
Oh,
But-
so I want to get into something else real quick, too.
But yeah, but they think that's an accomplishment only to have like 10 drinks a week or something like that. I'm like, are you serious?
Well, Johnny, in L.A., that's an issue.
It was 5. It's
I have
5
an old
drinks,
joke
actually.
about that. It's like in LA, if you drink every day, you're an alcoholic. And the rest of the country, if you drink every day and that's it. Oh, no, what was the joke? The joke
the other
was
way around,
if
huh?
you drink 5 days a week, you're an alcoholic in LA. In the rest of the country, if you drink 5 days a week, you're probably like a second grader, right? Like, I mean, dude, you leave they just drink, bro. They just drink. They're drinkers. They love to drink. So anyways, so Zane wants to have his breakfast afternoon, which is like offensive to me. It's lunch. So we're going to get lunch, but he has to order breakfast, even though it's
He
2.
ordered breakfast food. Is
Yeah,
that what you're saying?
yeah.
Okay.
So I found
Well,
out.
if they're serving it, it's breakfast.
No, they serve breakfast the whole time
What
they're
does
open.
the sign say?
Says,
breakfast anytime, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it is breakfast
No, it's not
anytime.
breakfast.
The sign says breakfast
It's
anytime.
lunch and dinner.
Breakfast served whenever
yeah,
you want it.
Johnny, it's bullshit. You can't just rewrite the times, okay?
The restaurant did.
Hey, Johnny, I woke up really early. It's my evening. How about that?
I wonder
How
if
about
they'll
that,
serve
Johnny?
breakfast at the restaurant.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's stupid.
If they do serve breakfast at the
only
restaurant.
happens before noon. Anything after that is either lunch and dinner.
What did the restaurant call it when they served it?
It's
Did they
ridiculous.
call it breakfast?
Well, they're bragging that they'll serve you breakfast food anytime. So it's not that it's breakfast. It's just having breakfast food at any time. That's what they're bragging about.
No,
you
well,
can
let's
get
think about what breakfast is, though.
anytime you want to eat it.
Breakfast is breaking the fast.
Yeah.
It's the first meal of the day.
Yeah.
Was it your first meal of the day?
No, I had an apple.
Was it his first meal of
Well,
the
he
day?
probably had an apple too. I don't know.
Now,
I don't know, Johnny. What is
if
this?
you're breaking the fast, it's breakfast.
Okay, it's gross. You're gross. Johnny, here's another thing I want to talk about, and then we'll get into calls and stories. Johnny, does this ever happen to you? Is it me or is like people call you and they have nothing to talk about?
Oh, yeah.
All the time.
I hate talking on the phone, too.
Oh, my God. Like, hey, what's going on? Hey, thanks for calling. What's going on? Nothing. Well,
You called me.
Yeah. There's nothing going on. You have nothing. Why'd you call?
That might be why, actually, because they had nothing to do. They
I know.
called you.
Tell me something. Give me something. Now I have to run like a real interview. You ever done that, Johnny? Where like you're on a call with someone, you're like, oh, time to go in podcast mode and start asking questions. So what's your day like? What are you getting into? You been working out?
That's where I fake
What do you
a
think of
bad
the
signal.
lottery?
I don't do that.
What do you think of this giant $1 billion lottery? Any thoughts on that?
The worst is when somebody clearly has something they want you to ask about. I'll never do that. You know, a guy will be like, yeah, so man, my girl's been really wailing on me about this shit. So anyway, and then it's clear they want you to ask about like what the shit is. I'll never do it.
Let's role
I
play.
never
Let's do
it.
some Bigfoot theater. You want me to talk? You want me to ask you about something, but I won't do it.
That's what I do.
Okay,
dude.
let's do it. Let's
That's my
ring,
okay.
cling, cling, cling. Do you have any ringing sound
Wait,
effects?
No, I don't. Am I calling or are you calling? I'll add it in.
You're
later.
calling me, but
Okay.
you want to tell me about some, but I don't get
Okay.
I don't get it at all. Hey, hello. Hey, who's this? Hello.
Hey, what's up, Sam? It's Johnny.
Hey, Johnny,
You knew
it's been
that
a while.
already because you have caller
I
ID.
know. You know I like to play it. I'm 50. It's a joke I play where we used to pick up the phone, Johnny, and we would never know who's calling. It was so crazy. And you're like, hey, dude, are you like parents? Are you my friends? Are you some heavy breather getting off on calling me? Who knows who you are? That was the fun. That was called Mysteries of Life. And we used to, anyways, what's up? What's going on?
I'm okay. It's just old lady, you know. It's like we've been.
Speaking of old ladies, Tom Brady, went out horribly during that football game.
Oh, dude, yeah, I
Unbelievable.
watched the game. It was, I was really rooting for him. Me and my girl were actually rooting for him, but she.
Oh, did you see his girl, dude? She's so hot, bro. She's like the hottest Jew in the world. Have you ever seen how hot Tom Brady's Jewish girlfriend is? You know the Jews are pissed.
Dude, she's so hot. You're right, man. Dude,
She's so
I always used to tell my girlfriend actually that she looks a lot like Tom Brady's girl, and and that just makes me a little upset right now because we've been having some issues, you know. So.
Oh, some issues, dude. You want to talk about issues? What's that guy going to do with the $1 billion lottery wins, right? Am I right? $1 billion, bro. What would you do with $1 billion? I mean, you and your lady, you go out and have a good time? So anyways, what's going on?
Yeah, well, honestly, if I won the lottery right now, we probably wouldn't have a good time. She'd probably just be taking half of it.
She'd take half of it? What? Like, spend it on what? Getting her hair done, nails done? What would she spend it on?
No, I just,
Hey, is her sister still hot? I know she's a little older.
I'm worried we're going to have to, because of what happened, we're going to have to split, You just start slowly hearing the sound of me loading a gun in the background, like revolver, like.
Oh, that's so funny, bro.
And that was big.
That's so funny, dude.
Dude, I do that all. If I know somebody's playing that game with me though, and not being direct,
Yeah.
I will never ask.
And
the
that was
question.
Bigfoot theater,
I
everybody.
will never. I'm an asshole that way.
That
but
cracks
I hate
me up.
that. I hate people playing that game.
Speaking of old people, LeBron James is like coming to an end. Isn't that great? I mean,
Yeah, right when his son is rising though.
It's so his son looks like he's getting
He does,
good, right?
Yeah, he does look like he's
like
getting good.
everyone's like, oh, they're just gonna push him in. Now he looks like he's jumping out of the.
He's got air. He can get air.
Yeah.
Man.
Hey,
Yeah.
what's that? Timer? I don't even know. I'm not even timing anything. What's that timing?
As you guys know, Sam recently bought life insurance because he wants to make sure that his daughters are taken care of, and that has given him immense peace of mind. A good life insurance plan can give you also peace of mind that your family will always be taken care of. Policy Genius was built to modernize the life insurance industry. Their technology makes it easy to compare life insurance quotes from top companies like AIG and Prudential in just a few clicks to find your lowest price. With Policy Genius, you can find insurance policies that start at just $17 per month for $500,000 of coverage. And Policy Genius's licensed agents can help you find options that offer coverage in as little as a week and avoid unnecessary medical exams. Policy Genius's agents are not incentivized to recommend one insurer over another, so you can trust their guidance. There are no added fees, and your personal info, this is important for us here at Broken Sim, your personal info is kept private. No wonder they have thousands of 5-star reviews on Google and Trustpilot. Your loved ones deserve a financial safety net. You deserve a smarter way to find and buy it. Head to policygenius.com or click the link in the description to get your free life insurance quotes and see how much you could save. That's policygenius.com.
All right. So, Johnny, do we got calls?
Yeah, we got a few calls here.
All right, let's do it.
You've got mail.
Here's this guy talking about California, and this is where I wanted to give a little defense of California. But just check this out.
Seriousness, I don't see why you don't just get the fuck out of California. It just seems like a fucking shithole, and everybody seems like they hate white people. So, yeah. I mean, Sam could probably fit into Nashville or something.
Yeah, you could pass for white in Nashville. So.
Or you can move out to Texas, but apparently
Shave
the
your
fucking
beard.
homeless people there's like bum fights that result in stabbings like every Thursday night. Or
Well,
Texas
that's why.
now, yeah.
That's why Austin is.
so fucked. We're turning into like Brazil.
He's talking about Texas.
The writings on the wall. I think whatever the past 2 years did do some good because I decided to start growing my own food and put in a chicken coop. And then I'm also probably gonna get a flip phone and an MP3 player because I live in the sticks and I didn't have the internet until I was like 19.
Yeah, so basically he's going off the grid. He's going to take some sovereignty over his life and clear his mind and stuff. But what I wanted to talk about with this one is, there's a reason we stay. California has some positives. I feel like we only hear about the negatives of California. California, I can get any kind of food I want on any night.
Let's do the positives of LA.
Okay, well, one of them is the food.
Weather.
The weather
is phenomenal.
That doesn't get me as much because I kind of like a diversity of weather, rain and clouds and stuff. But for a lot of people, that's going to be it. It's sunshine and 70 most of the year.
Yeah, we're going through our winter right now with this.
Which just means rain.
With what's it called? Bomb,
what was it? Bomb cyclone, yeah.
Doesn't bomb cyclone sound like some
the
spyware?
new Gerard Butler movie?
Doesn't sound like some kind of spyware that's on your computer, and it just sends interracial porn to all your email contacts, and you have to be like, "Hey, I'm sorry, I got a bomb cyclone, and I didn't mean to send you black some blondes. Okay, my apology. I mean, I have nothing against interracial, but this is my business contacts."
Yeah, you're at work. Some nerd from IT comes. He's like, "Oh, dude, you got the bomb cyclone."
Dude, you got bomb cyclone. Look at this chick taking on 10 black guys at once.
We're going to take this off.
Dude, you just sent this to the CEO. No!
But yeah, so there's that. The weather, the food. It is very much a place where you can get, if you're into arts and culture, you can get your fill of that. I can
and
see
what
any
people
movie
need to understand is it's not all woke people.
No, it's not. Yeah,
it's Hollywood is the woke people,
Yeah.
and Silver Lake has it as well. But they're also starting to wake up
big time.
But the Valley, dude, I mean, everyone's like, "Oh, I hear Venice is awful." Yeah, Santa Monica is pretty freaking amazing.
Santa Monica's wonderful. Some of the best people I know are from LA.
Yeah, I mean, dude, there's a reason why everyone that left moved back, so many of them. And Austin's, everybody's real estate is going down, but Austin's is taking a huge hit. And we have friends in Austin. I have a realtor in Austin who's a friend of mine, super hot chick. And she's always like, "Come to Austin." I'm not against it, but it's this is what happens.
I do Austin.
When you go really liberal, okay? You start believing in Fantasyland stuff and not reality. Now, the conservatives, they shut down all the mental facilities. We got to reopen mental facilities and help people get straight and then help them find work. Some of them don't want to work. Guess what? I don't want to work, okay? But you got to work. You got to contribute to society. That's the game that's getting played right now. So some people mentally cannot, and we have to take care of those people. You just can't. You can't do eugenics and get rid of anyone who is not helpful to society. That's gross. We need to help people, give people a chance. I personally believe things are. I mean, like, you know, I was thinking about this today, Johnny, about how we can't believe anything in the news, and they're constantly trying to throw propaganda at us. And one of the things is the whole notion is that the U.S. is going to crumble. I just don't.
I don't believe it.
I don't either, man. No. We have everything you could want. Now the petrodollar that might crash him, that might cause him, but we have resources. We have two coasts. We have one of the best navies. I mean, we got everything. It's just who you gonna fuck with, man.
No, I mean, and the first thing to go, if I'm in charge, is this military-industrial complex.
Yeah,
we cut that down a little bit.
Now I do love Dallas because I love futuristic black women.
Yeah, we've heard that many times.
Yeah, well, you just heard it again, Johnny, because I need people to know that in Houston, but Houston floods too much for me to move there.
The other thing is,
Houston has LA energy, though.
I was driving the other day from the beach. And then I was driving about 5 minutes, and I saw mountains with snow on them. Yeah. You can have whatever you want. You can go to the high desert and get the desert experience. Yeah. You can go to the mountains and ski, and you can go to the beach. We're all talking within 90-minute drive of each other.
Yeah.
That's Southern California.
And it's just like, dude, there's a million resources here for you to dive in and create your content.
Yeah.
And all that stuff.
And people that are of that same mindset that want to create and want to make. Listen. Okay, San Francisco, world-class city, annihilated. We're seeing Philadelphia getting annihilated. We see Chicago, great city, getting annihilated. And it looks like they're finally going to vote out that fucking mayor, right? I mean, thank God. They really?
Oh yeah, Lightfoot looks like she's in trouble.
Lori Lightfoot, yeah.
Yeah, get rid of that goldfish alien-looking motherfucker.
Take a hike,
right? And I think New York's starting to realize they made mistakes re-voting in that governor. And I think people are waking up, man. And that's my whole opinion. And so I also think that there is like what is being presented and what people do in real life. It's called Irish democracy, right? And the whole thing is like you can pass all the laws you want. And what's going to happen is nobody's going to follow them if they don't make common sense, right? And a great example is like a friend of mine, Shay Matash, calling me up, and she's like a conspiracy theorist, and we're talking. She's telling me about something I hadn't heard before, which was 15-minute cities. Have you heard about this?
15-minute cities? No, never heard.
Which they're trying to do it in Europe, which is like every 15 minutes you basically have like some kind of digital stop where you have to put your thing, and they're trying to control everywhere you go. But the problem is
cities.
Yeah,
15-minute cities.
Yes, 15-minute cities.
And what's the city part? What's the city part though?
It's in the city. Meaning every 15 minutes.
Okay.
What they're trying to do is stop people from moving around. So that you get everything you want
that's what the Nazis did, yeah. Oh, I see. A 15-minute city is a residential urban concept in which most daily necessities can be accomplished by either walking or cycling from residents' homes.
So what they're doing, Johnny, is they're putting up these like digital like check stops. And what's going on in Europe, I'm going to send this to you real quick, and this is hilarious.
Here it is.
So here this is. This is about 50 minutes. They're doing this in England and Europe right now. But what they're finding out is that...
In the dead of night, a hooded figure removes a base plate for a bollard, then pours cement into the hole. The aim, to make it hard to install a new one. This footage, obtained exclusively by ITV Meridian, is one of hundreds of incidents of vandalism in Oxford's local traffic neighbourhoods.
I don't understand what those things are.
Those removing the barriers often don't even wait
to get people
for the
to slow down?
Yeah, or so they can't go through there. They can't drive around. See that?
They do that here in LA, but it's just signs that tell you to slow down.
Flouting the rules.
condone it. But I can understand it because they're not listening to us, and that's where the anger's coming in. You know, that and people being stuck in traffic. There is no democracy in Oxford.
Yeah, people are starting to push back.
It's funny, they're doing this in LA, but it's with these signs that say, like, hey, this is a slow neighborhood, or have you seen those signs that say, hey, you can only go 10 miles an hour here?
Well, I mean, I don't mind speed limits.
But it's not a speed limit. It's this sign. It's like a sandwich board that they put in the streets saying, this is a slow neighborhood. And it's not, the speed limit's different, though. It's these people putting these signs out, like, kind of blocking, and it's like one lane, and they say you can only go. I don't know what it is. It's
I don't know how
strange,
that's legal. All right, next call.
Well, I just want to show you this real quick. Okay, so this is how much money
I know this.
Saudi Arabia has to burn.
This is scary.
It's crazy. It's kind of
It's called the line.
The line
it's
city.
Scary.
Yeah. And it's something. This is because Saudi Arabia has unlimited money because they have oil. And this is an idea that they have called the line city,
Countless
and it might be
governments
it's dystopian to me. It might be the future, and if it is, it's a nightmare.
Have taken a stab at building a city of the future. There's Songdo in South Korea, the Alphabet-funded Quayside project in Toronto,
What's
which was abandoned in May of last
Alphabet-funded?
year.
What does that
Both
mean?
Singapore and Barcelona have tried to modernize smart
Google is behind it.
sensors. In January of 2021, Saudi Arabia announced plans for its own futuristic city called The Line. Instead of communities sprawling outward from a central location, they would be built vertically and arranged, well, in a line.
There's a reason cities aren't
Even
lined up
though
like
the
this,
vision for the city stretches
9 million
170
people.
kilometers, it would do away with cars entirely and instead be connected by high-speed rail that would travel the entire length in just 20 minutes.
This is like every sci-fi flick from the future.
Zero
so that
carbon,
almost
it says.
anything you could need, be it a school, a doctor, or a quick meal, would be only a 5-minute walk away. The government says the line will run on 100% clean energy and make extensive use of sensors and AI to manage the city's services. And all of this is supposed to be nestled in the pristine natural landscape of the Tabuk province with minimal impact on the environment. Now the Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman has revealed grandiose renders of what the city will look like to match the grandiose plans. The line is envisioned as a giant glass and mirrored wall, 170 kilometers long, 200 meters wide, and
By the way, did you ever hear about that building? And I think in London they've also had one in New York where they made it out of glass like this, and they didn't think about the reflection of the sun off the glass, so people's fucking cars are getting melted on the sidewalk and stuff like that. Did you ever hear that story?
Yeah, but this is going to be the desert. But the problem is all these animals are going to get torched. And, like, how are these animals supposed to survive?
Yeah, I mean, if there are animals, I don't know what animals are
taller
even out
than the
there.
Empire State Building. It
Look
would
at
have
that, how tall it
greenery
is.
stretching along the top, an open-air ventilation system to help maintain an ideal climate year-round.
Great, so you can get it to the top and jump off.
Yeah.
And it would house up to 9 million people.
It's so
Now,
scary,
the
dude.
line is just one part of Saudi Arabia's controversial...
Anyway, that's to me is just...
Yeah.
I mean, that's scary shit right
Yeah.
there, dude.
Imagine being born into that. How are you
Oh.
supposed to leave there? What if I want to fly out to see some other place? Am I allowed to leave there?
Well, I mean, they'll say you are, but okay, here, I just want to show you. This is that building that was melting cars.
This is London's latest hotspot. In the middle of the city's bustling heart, a bizarre beam of light radiates onto the street. Powerful, dazzling, and searingly hot. The cause of this phenomenon? This 37-story tower. Once known as the walkie-talkie, it's been renamed as the walkie-scorchy. The half-built building's curved construction has had an unfortunate effect.
It's like a
If you
magnifying
look
glass.
up, you can see that it's curved. And so that's a vast area up there, and it's collecting a lot of solar energy. Now, if that was to go out in all directions, it wouldn't really matter. But it's focusing down onto a point, and it's focusing down here. So all that solar energy is getting...
By the way, this is so representative of social and class differences. The people high up in the building didn't think at all about how this might affect the people down on the street.
By the way, that is the giant mouse experiment. Do you see that? Where he just created this Shangri-La for mice.
Oh,
and
right,
he just
yeah.
let them breed.
Yeah.
And the women, the female mice created this utopia at the top where they only let some males up, and they lived up here, just like in the big cities. All the rich live up here. This notion, Johnny, that, we got to cut down this and we got to make this smaller. Watch what the elites are doing. They're flying private jets. Their cars are bigger than ever, right? They live in big-ass houses. They're doing nothing of what you tell. The Obamas are the best. They're going around talking about climate change, and they just bought a coastal house on a beach. If they're really worried about water tide, why are they buying property next to the beach?
Hypocrites.
No, because they know it's not real.
That's why they're hypocrites, yeah.
Yeah.
Push down here, and the temperatures down there are getting really, really high.
So high it managed to record a temperature of an astonishing 92.6 degrees Celsius.
Well, the sun has started to come out and it's already hitting the building behind me, and already you can feel
that's
quite an
198
intense heat
Fahrenheit.
here.
Anything in the direct
degrees.
glare of the reflection can literally go up in smoke.
God.
It damaged this car parked nearby.
It just melted the car.
Carpets to smolder, tiles to smash. It's so hot you can even fry an egg and singe your hair trying.
He burned his hair, dude.
Just as you march through, you really feel the heat. It's quite intense.
Which verse are you coming through?
10.
Well, here we go.
Isn't that wild, dude?
The British have some unattractive people, huh? God damn.
All right, back to the calls. Here we go.
Back to the calls.
All right, we just got a couple more here. All right, well, the same guy that called us there with that first call.
Yeah.
This is him again, and I think he didn't mean to call us this time. Listen to this one.
Yeah.
Community essentially. Just about 10 o'clock at night, and I'm feeling a little lonely.
Sounds like he's calling a girl.
When you come over here and try and cheer me up.
Trim you up?
Cheer me up.
Oh, okay, dog.
He's like clearly trying to call a chick, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, I'm a little lonely.
Yeah, why don't you come over here and cheer me up?
You think that worked? Well,
No.
this one, we know this one didn't work because he called us.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey.
All right.
Hey,
Here's
cheer
another.
me
I
up.
think this one might be a little
Cheer me
loud.
up, bro. Why don't you come over here and cheer me up? Johnny, that's what you...
Yo!
Would you use that on a chick? Cheer me up. Hey, come on, cheer me up.
Cheer me up.
That seems like a lot of work for women.
To
Aren't you
cheer you
supposed
up?
to cheer them up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got to be a little more direct than that.
Yeah, hey, why don't you come here and cheer me up? We need to turn
And he
into
just hung
tear
up.
shirt. Yeah, dude, you gotta be a little bit. Your game is not on par.
Yeah, we should
bro.
help. We should help him punch this up a little bit.
Yeah. You shouldn't live in L.A. You'll never get L.A. pussy, bro. They're not gonna fall for the hey, come over here, and cheer me up.
Put that in your Tinder profile.
Yeah.
Just looking for somebody to come and cheer me up.
Yeah, come over here and cheer me up. Ladies, let me know if you've ever gone over to a guy's house to cheer him up.
I'll cheer you up from the
No,
inside.
John, I want to talk this too. Ladies, it's time to come to grips with the reality. If a guy asks you to come over, cheer him up, come up to his hotel room, come up to his apartment, he wants more than cheering up. Can we agree on that?
Yeah. You don't get to create a documentary 3 years later about how he wanted to.
Can we agree on that? That if he's asking you up to the hotel room, he's asking you to his apartment, he's asking for you to come up and do more than cheer him up. Can we do that? Stop it.
I thought he wanted me to come over and do a comedy routine.
I thought we were going to play Monopoly. Like, what world do we live in?
Thought we were going to watch some DVDs.
Oh, God. I thought he just really wanted me to cheer him up. I have this really cool river dance I do. What are you going to do? That's why
I brought over my violin. I was going to play for him.
Yeah, I got an accordion. He loves it. Let's hear this.
What's up, my friends? This is your buddy. You never met me, but this is your buddy.
What's up, dude?
Just wanted to say what's up, man. Listen to the podcast, and I didn't even know that you can call in, so this is me calling in. Been listening to Tinfoil Hat for a while now, man, and I figured let me dive into some of these other podcasts, and I'm really glad I did. This is a fun podcast. It'll make me laugh. And I appreciate that. So keep on doing what you're doing. Sam, you're the man. Johnny, you're the man. Keep on doing what you're doing, man. First Amendment, Second Amendment, baby. Let's do it.
Respect.
Right on.
Respect.
Thought that was a good attitude. He
That
gets
was
the
great.
good attitude award for.
You get a good attitude, dog. Johnny, you still don't want to name call the Atrocity of the Year. I'm going to have to name it.
Go ahead.
It comes down to...
Take two. Hey.
Do you want to do it now?
No, let's do it at the end of this. Go on.
Okay.
Johnny and Sam, this is Alan from the greater St. Louis area.
Hey.
Hence the 618 area code.
618,
I
dog.
missed you guys a couple of months ago. Sam called out, where the hell's 618? Missed that one, so hopefully we'll catch this one. 618 is St. Louis area.
Love St. Louis.
Feedback on Sam's Instagram. I got no issues. Hey, Sam's living his best life reacting to stuff.
Thank you.
Hey, you go, Sam. You do you.
I love you.
However, I do have a little bit of a travesty, which was
Atrocity.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, you can't.
No,
say-
Johnny, he's fine. He said the wrong word.
Well, this is my atrocity then, because I'm having a problem with this.
You're having a problem with him saying travesty over atrocity? It's really close.
Big fan of the show.
Yeah, big fan of the show.
Can't get our main bit right.
Yeah, okay.
You're realizing.
No,
it now,
dude,
so-
I'm okay with it. It's all right. As
Yeah, I
a
will
guy
say-
who's fundamentally retarded, I'm okay.
Oh, I see. This is a little.
Yeah, I'm
sensitive area
sticking up
you.
for my people, my clan.
The dyslexics. Okay.
Yeah,
Sure.
So atrocities
Okay.
and what was the word you
actually
used?
done to me by Mr. Tripoli himself.
Oh no! Now I'm not on your side.
Heavy leg syndrome, man. What happened to heavy leg syndrome? First off, we haven't heard anything about it for a while,
It's
so
still
I
there.
just see myself dragging yourself around by your arms, essentially. But my wife listened to a broken sim and heard about heavy legs, and she is 1,000% sure she has heavy arms.
How do you have a heavy arm syndrome?
Well, I can tell you what happened there is that
she grabbed the
didn't
phone?
want to jerk him off.
Yeah.
Didn't want to fool around. She's like, oh,
Oh,
babe,
my arms
no,
are
my
too
arms
he-
are too
too
heavy.
heavy.
That's what that is.
I think it could be. I think I have heavy leg syndrome because of my drug abuse.
Syndrome. So the travesty is that now I have to hear about heavy arm syndrome constantly on a daily basis.
Tell her that there's people who support her.
Thanks for that travesty.
That's
it's a personal
atrocities.
travesty. Very sad.
And I'm not. No,
Other than
if that's
that,
an
hope the heavy
atrocity.
legs is going good. You guys are rocking it. Keep doing what you're doing. You guys are amazing. Appreciate all the podcasts. Yeah, have a good one, guys.
Love you, brother. Love you. I don't know if that falls under an atrocity. Maybe it's a travesty.
Well, he's saying she talks about it
but
all the
it
time.
might not be.
Yeah.
It's not an
Yeah,
atrocity.
that's travesty of the year.
Maybe he's
but-
right. So
yeah.
far, you're travesty of the year, but atrocity. So
Yeah.
maybe that's a new thing. That's not an official atrocity. That's a travesty.
That's for sure a girl excuse to get out of jerking a guy off.
Yeah. Are people giving hand jobs anymore?
I got heavy mouth syndrome. Sorry, I can't give you a blowjob.
John, you do got heavy mouth. Shut up once in a while. Go on. Next one.
bastard.
Do we have any more?
Hey guys, this is Braxton from Iowa.
Hi, Braxton from Iowa.
And no, I don't have cauliflower ear.
Is that a thing people say about people from Iowa?
Oh
Do
yeah,
they have cauliflower?
100%. And actually, it helps get you laid. Chicks are attracted
Because
to
they
it.
wrestle a lot?
Yeah, because
Really?
wrestling is the what ping pong is to China, wrestling is to Iowa.
No shit.
Yeah,
I had no idea about that.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's big
Learn something
big
every day.
business out there.
No kidding.
I don't know how I got my hot blonde of a wife, but
Right on, bro.
you know, it worked out for me somehow.
Is that something
But
you've said before
I don't
about
have cauliflower ear,
ears and
so
all?
I'm a
okay.
I'm a unicorn, I guess.
Good for
But I was just curious. I wanted to ask Sam a question. What made
It's a very serious question.
I heard the other day that you said you believe that Jesus is the Son of God. I'm just kind of wondering what made you come up with that revelation. I'm sure it's been a long time coming and just kind of all conspired recently. I'm just curious.
Great question.
What exactly?
My friend baptized me. She said I had to believe that Jesus was the Son of God, so I believed it. That's it. And I'm open-minded to it. Like I'm very, very cautious, but I like to have questions. I like to ask questions. I like to have discussions of different theories. I believe Jesus was real. I believe he was a starseed. I believe he is very special. And I don't know if his story, from what we've been told, is 100% the exact story, but I do believe Jesus was a very special, powerful person. And I think, like, if we really got into the teachings of Jesus, you'd see, like, he was super shaman dog. And that's my belief. So, you know, and I've had people in my life getting very upset. So, like, why are you becoming a Jesus freak? I'm not a Jesus freak. I love Jesus.
That's such a shitty term, though, Jesus freak. I mean,
Well,
it's just
because that's
demeaning.
all part of this kind of movement to, like, discredit God and get people to use organized religion and all of its bullshit to have you think that's God, and that's not God. That's the middleman of corruption, right? So that's my opinion. So that's where I got Jesus. I'm cool with Jesus. I have a lot of good friends are very, very into Christianity, and I love them, and I'm open-minded to everything they're saying. And I think all the Abraham religions are saying the same thing. You know, the Quran talks more about Jesus than the Bible does. So, and but I think there's so much going out there. I'm really into astrology. I'm really into all that stuff. So I think it's interesting. And if somebody tries to tell you about God, I think our meat suits aren't allowed us to truly understand that. And so we're meant to just kind of have faith and just deal with this realm of consequences and kind of pay back karma and figure out things about this universe.
All right, this next one. Now I haven't heard this one. I only read the transcript. So now either this guy is really wrong or he's being funny, and we're about to find out.
Yo, Johnny, this is Drew from Alaska. Just wanted to say you're a big dickhead, bro.
Thank
Fucking Sam tried to tell you he was going to quit porn, and the whole show, all you did was talk about the stupid porn star awards, man. Come on, give him a break.
I think he's doing a joke there, but sir, he brought up the porn star awards. That was his idea.
But you are a dick, so it doesn't matter.
He insisted that he's
he
like,
got the thought right for the wrong reason.
Run down the list.
Johnny got the thought right for the wrong reason.
I think he was doing a joke there, but if he wasn't,
everybody's telling me about that. They're like, yeah, you said you quit porn, then you did an hour on the porn awards.
Yeah,
it's still funny though.
That was your outlet, huh?
Johnny, I don't care if you believe me or not.
I do. I believe you. I totally.
I don't
believe
watch porn anymore. I do not go to porn sites and watch pornography. I am working on everything. Okay.
Well, now, are you seeing this as one of these kind of challenge things where you do it for a while, or
no,
is this your new
I don't
way of
want to
life?
watch porn anymore.
Is it because you have daughters now?
No, it's because it's low frequency shit.
All of it is. What about like feminist pornography? Like
It's all I don't like. It's like porn is one of those things where it's like I don't think it should be illegal in any way. I just don't personally need it in my life anymore. I'm past it. I've seen it. I set high scores in it, watching it before, and I'm over it because I just think it's low frequency.
You set high scores in it, but you are jerking off to it in your head now.
No. Dude, this is a great story. And I don't know if I've ever told this before, but I jerk off to my greatest hits.
Right, which is what you said, the stuff you set high scores to, right?
No, which is what things I've done.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
I've not porn I've watched. Things I've done personally.
I thought you meant you set high scores and having weird
Have
sex.
I already talked about this? About how I jerk off to my greatest hits, and some of my great hits are really old. So it's like the film looks like an old Sports Center highlight. The haircuts are weird. But what's weird is the girl is the age in which I fooled around with them, like in college,
That
right?
could get problematic.
But I'm my age now, so this girl's confused at what's going on because why is she in with a 50-year-old guy?
That's funny. Yeah.
Right? So it's just weird. Yeah. So I'm hooking up with these college chicks, and they're like, what's going on here?
See, I have one where I was in way better shape when I fooled around, so I have to, in my head, I swear to God, this is real. I have to go through like a quick Rocky montage where I get back into shape and then I get back into.
Yeah, I get that, bro.
That's real for me.
But I jerk off to my greatest hits.
I think most people do though. Like if they're not.
Most people jerk off to porn.
No. I mean, if they're not using porn.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
I do my greatest hits.
That's what people don't remember. Young people don't remember, but back in the old days, that's what you did.
Yeah.
That's how you did things. Okay, last call.
No, back in the day, you'd have to wait for some scumbag in the neighborhood to throw out all of his porno mags, and someone knew they were doing it, so you grab it.
Hey, Sam and Johnny.
Sorry, but that's a really lucky day to get that.
Yeah, that was basically your personal holiday.
Yeah, it was my best friend's closet.
Porn holiday.
His dad's closet.
Yeah, for sure.
Y'all shit is fucking awesome. Ever since I found tinfoil hat, it changed my whole perspective on life. And Sam, I didn't understand what you were doing in those Instagram videos, but now I do, and that makes a lot of sense. Trying to just go with the algorithm and I get it now.
A plan.
It's so fucking
Trust
funny in
me.
the comments on there.
Trust me, I have a plan. All right.
You want to do the news?
No, real quick.
Oh, what you got?
The atrocities. What are your top three? I only remember two, but I'm going to say there's three.
Well, to me, I'm just gonna say the guy who what was the guy who they lost their beer because.
So it's the guy who put out some coke. His buddy tried to smash the rock.
That's a good one.
And the bottle broke and all their coke went away. That's an atrocity.
The guy drank his own spunk, right?
That's it. That's number 2. And was there another one?
And then the guy that got queefed in his face.
Yeah. Okay. Those are the top 3.
That's a pretty good.
So Johnny, power rank them.
Okay.
I have my opinion.
I think 3 is the coke.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And then there's like 1A, 1B because they're both pretty bad.
I think 2 for me is the queef in the face.
Yeah.
And then 1 is the guy who drank his own jizz.
Johnny, we both agree. Congratulations to the guy. You won the 2022 Atrocities of the Year. You eating your own spunk out of your girl's beaver. You win. Congratulations. I don't know what that means.
You get nothing.
You get. Did you save that at all?
You can get pride. Yeah, it's saved. They're all saved. I don't have.
Do you know where it is?
It would be tough. Yeah, I mean, we get so many calls.
That was the Atrocities. Eating your own spunk.
I need a better app. After
you shot up the club.
What we'll do is put that in the outro.
Okay, so here it is. Enjoy. No, okay, so put it in the outro.
Oh, yeah, we can do it right now. Yeah, I'll cue it up right now.
Yeah, cue it up right now.
Okay, I got to be real quick because I'm driving. I got to take a shit right now. But I got an atrocity for you guys. Basically, I was banging this chick. You know, I'm kind of drunk. I'm kind of high. You know, we're doing our thing. I finish inside of her, you know, and you know, no biggie. And then we go back to like our day to day, you know, we're chilling. We're like, you know, a couple minutes go by. I completely forget. Then we get back into it. And then I get the bright idea of, you know, why don't you fill my face this time? But I completely fucking forgot. I'm completely, you know, kind of gone in the head. And then, you know, she sits on my face and I get nut on my face. All right, bye.
More work for Johnny, but you know what? When you win Atrocities of the Year, the 2022 Atrocities of the Year, congratulations. I think it was over before it started. The other ones, probably in any other year, could have won, but not in the year.
Except for the guy whose big atrocity was that he mistook a guy working at Whole Foods for a guy who didn't actually work at Whole Foods. Yeah, that one was that one you never had a chance.
Yeah,
bro.
but the big three.
I'm sorry.
There's a couple that weren't it, you know.
Yeah.
But hey, keep them coming, bro. Remember, an atrocity is something that you find a war crime, but no one else will find that as a war crime.
And a travesty is whatever you want.
Yeah,
to be.
A travesty is everything else. Okay. All right. So, Johnny.
I just wanted to show you this one video. I like to find old viral videos that we haven't seen. Have you ever seen this guy who's watching rugby league and just losing his mind? Listen to this video.
In a final on in a game. Andy! Oh, what about that? Send him off! Send the dressing case off! Get him off the field! That was diabolical! Get him off the field! That's just typical of what it is! Get him walking! They don't like it! Walking, Campbell, if you've got it in bottle! If you've got it in bottle, Campbell, he should walk! That was absolute diabolical! He's going to be a yellow card! I can't speak! You bottleless get, Campbell! You dickhead! You bottleless get! I can't speak! I should be sent off!
Dude, you know rugby guys are tough.
That's diabolical! Middleton in field! Come on, Cass, rub it in! Samson! Shugs one up, shugs another, still going!
This is basically
Nick wants it down
Smear the
short
Queer,
side.
right? Is that-
Oh, step back, step! Oh, that's his head! What about him? He's inside! Shove it up your
number 3 is in shot.
He's the best!
He said, "Shove it up your arse."
Never mind anybody else!
Stop.
so
Listen,
fun. This guy's amazing.
I think sports is having a real problem right now because none of their commentators will take any risk at all.
Well, they're too worried about being biased. Yeah.
Right. And they're all young. They've lived no life, right? And it's just crazy. So you've seen that the ratings are down on Monday Night Football with Troy Aikman and Joe Buck. And I can't stand Joe Buck because he's always hated the Dodgers, right?
Respect on that. Yeah.
But shut up, Johnny. But the point is that in their defense, they're also ESPN is also putting out the Peyton Manning and Eli Manning simulcast.
People love that shit. Yeah.
So you can't really beat those guys up because you should combine the two ratings.
They're undercutting them. Yeah.
Right. So this notion that Troy Aikman isn't doing well and Joe Buck is just a gay robot.
Yeah, he is a robot, isn't he?
Right? So, I mean, they're both probably gay robots, to be honest with you. I mean, like, dude, look at Troy Aikman's DSLs. Huh? I mean, come on.
Yeah, he was a pretty boy, wasn't he? I mean, he was like Namath.
Yeah.
All over again.
Yeah, but
he's better than Namath.
I really like Troy Aikman. I can't stand Joe Buck. But this notion that because people are talking about how
You really like Troy Aikman?
Yeah, I think he's. I
don't have a problem with him.
I mean, like I hate Cowboy fans, but even though they destroyed the Bills in those Super Bowls, I always liked Emmitt Smith and liked Troy Aikman. And
Yeah, hard not to like Emmitt Smith.
Yeah, I like those guys. I don't think Emmitt Smith is the greatest running back of all time. I do think it's Barry Sanders, and that debate is stupid to
just
me.
Didn't do it long enough. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Mick Morgan is that guy's name, by the way.
Yeah, dude, but you don't see those guys anymore.
And Gus Johnson tried to do that, but Gus Johnson, he always got on my nerves.
So there's this kid that does the Clipper games. He's Iron Eagle's kid, Noah Eagle.
Iron Eagle, yeah.
And when he got the job, everybody thought, oh, he's just getting it because of nepotism, because of his dad's Iron Eagle. And he's great at it. He's just a savant.
What sport's he doing?
He's the Clipper radio guy.
Okay.
But the thing is, if this was way back in the day, he would do that job for like 40 years. He's never going to last that long because he'll go up to bigger games where there's more money, which sucks. Instead of being the guy, like, you never have to leave California. For the rest of your life, Noah Eagle, you could be calling Clipper games and you could live in the same house and make mad money and live like a king. But those days are done.
Everybody wants to work.
I mean, even the
mothership.
Dodger guy that replaced Vince Scully. Like, he's already doing, like, the World Series. They got him doing football.
Do you think part of that's because maybe they don't make as much as they used to in those gigs? Do you think?
I don't know.
Like MLS, you know what they're doing? They're getting rid of local commentators. With Apple bought this, and they're just hiring, like, a stable of commentators to do all the games. They don't have local, like,
I think that sucks,
anymore.
and I think that ruins. I think that's bad. I think Apple's stupid for doing that.
Well, it's interesting. Like our local guys, Charlotte FC, they got hired by Apple, but it doesn't. I don't think they're just going to be doing Charlotte games. They're getting like rotated. Yeah, so I think that's a mistake.
I think it's stupid because people like.
I could be wrong.
Who was the old Laker commentator? Chick Hearn, right?
Oh yeah, Chick Hearn.
People love Chick Hearn. Dude, Vince Scully was like, you love to listen to Vince Scully call a game. And, like, they're just going to ruin it. And this is just more corporatization of these sports. And, like, I hate to tell everybody, but even if people aren't turning into Monday Night Football the way ESPN hoped, it has nothing to do with Troy Aikman. And it has to do with ESPN's brand is dead. It's just dead.
Well, there's also way more competition in that. Remember, that used to be the only game in town. Monday Night Football was the only thing on TV to watch on Monday
Right.
night.
What are they up against?
What, now?
Yeah.
What, just every other thing? Like the YouTube, they're up against Hulu?
No, in that aspect, but like football is king.
No, but not in that way. Remember, I mean, back in those days, it was up against literally
you're right.
nothing.
You're right.
Like,
You're right.
I mean, not even the internet.
Think Sinatra would compete against the Yankees? Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, that's it.
Right?
Yeah. Okay, so got a couple stories here. This is funny. This is from AP. Judges vacate $5 million Geico payout to woman who got HPV in a car. Geico is off the hook, at least for now, from paying a Missouri woman $5.2 million because she contracted an STD in the car of a man who is insured by the company. So she was in the car.
Had sex with him?
I don't think so. Let's find. Okay, let's keep.
That's
reading.
super interesting.
The Missouri Supreme Court on Tuesday ruled unanimously to overturn a lower court's ruling that favored paying the woman. Instead, the state Supreme Court judges said Maryland-based Geico would have a chance to weigh in sooner and should have had a chance to weigh in sooner and sent the case back down to the lower court for more deliberation. According to court documents, they did have sex. The woman, identified as M.O., and the man who were in a relationship had sex in the man's car. She contends that she contracted HPV, that's human papillomavirus, because the man did not tell her he had the disease. HPV can cause cervical cancer and certain other cancers and genital warts. In February of 2021, she notified Geico that she planned to seek $1 million insurance settlement against the man. She argued the man's auto insurance provided coverage for her injuries and losses.
That is an interesting take.
It really is,
and I
isn't
think that they're going to open up Pandora's box to that.
Everything that bad happens to you in a car now, what, you lose your virginity and it kind of sucks in a car, like that's emotional trauma.
I mean, like, dude, good luck getting a hooker in your car.
yeah, really.
They're going to sue everybody.
Interesting, right? That's really interesting.
I mean, it's incredibly creative on her lawyer's part. But this is just, again, why everything's the shit, because there's too many lawyers.
Hot coffee lady should have been sued her insurance instead of McDonald's, man.
But
Remember
it's just like you're incentivizing grifting. Then there's not enough lawyers. I mean, there's not enough work for these lawyers, so they have to ambulance chase now and create these stupid ass accounts.
So
They're
many
like, let's
lawyers.
just swing for it.
So many lawyers out there. I get emails all the time like, hey, you want to join this class action? I sign up for all of them as long as they're against big corporations. So this is funny. All right. So this is, we take the position around here that art, most of it is bullshit. It's a racket, right? Art.
Yeah, for sure.
So there's this painting, and this was a story a while ago that I wanted to get in, but we never got in, that has been hanging for 70 years upside down. Nobody knew it.
What?
That tells you how bullshit this art is. It was just upside down. Nobody knew it.
For how long?
70 years.
And who told them
Look
to
at
flip it?
That's what I want to know. We're gonna read the story. But look at this. This motherfucker's just been upside down for 70 years. And everybody was like, "Oh, this makes me feel. Boy, can you see how he did the lines there and the choice of color and the orientation."
Johnny, if you don't think that it's a giant money laundering scheme, look at
proof.
that.
Yeah.
That is garbage.
It's a piece of glass almost.
Johnny, what would you pay for that? Honestly.
What is the price of toilet paper right now?
No, I mean, would you give anything more than $20 for that?
No, of course not.
Right? I mean, like,
no, I mean, I'd find out how much it was worth and then offer half of that.
No, I wouldn't even do that.
I'd offer as much as I could pay and
whatever
then sell
it's
it
worth
immediately.
is exorbitant because it's money laundering.
Right. Well, what I'm saying is, though, I would sell it
to
immediately.
me, what is that worth to you? It's worth $20.
A paint. Oh yeah.
Would you put that in this studio?
The
right
inherent
now?
value of
no,
it is nothing.
I wouldn't put that anywhere.
Yeah, I would
That's
put it
going
on the curb.
right in the garbage.
Right in the garbage. A painting by a Dutch abstract painter, Piet Mondrian, has been hanging upside down for 77 years, says a curator at the German Museum. A large retrospective on the avant-garde artist's work. By the way, George Harrison from the Beatles, he always said avant-garde stands for avant-garde a clue.
Yeah.
Isn't that great?
Avant-garde, what is that?
It means like...
avant-garde, isn't that? Or is it avant-garde?
Avant-garde, yeah.
Or is it avant-garde?
Avant-garde, you can say it like that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's either way. But I'm saying it that way because that's how avant-garde a clue. It's a movement of it's super like abstract stuff, like almost
by the way,
nonsensical.
super abstract means hot garbage. You know what alternative comedy was? Super abstract.
Yeah, I mean there was avant-garde comedy for sure. Okay. By the way, art in German is Kunst. Isn't that funny? Kunstsammlung Museum in Dusseldorf. And one of the pieces on the show is called, that's what this is called, New York City 1. Boy, that makes me think of New York, doesn't it, you? That's the name of this painting, New York City 1. If you're listening at home, it's just a bunch of red and yellow and blue lines overlapping. That's all it is.
It's garbage. There's some pink in there, too.
It was brought there in 1941. As she prepared for exhibition, curator Suzanne Meyer-Boozer discovered the painting had been presented to the public rather differently from how it was perhaps intended to be shown. In the photo from 1944, I saw that the canvas was the other way around on an easel. So anyway, they had this son of a bitch the wrong way around the whole time.
This is the dumbest story ever.
Isn't that great?
This is like I'm justifying my job by turning it around and shockwaves through the art world.
Okay, so this just came up the other day. And I want to know what you think of it.
I hate it.
This might be something older that's popped up again, but it was hitting up on Reddit.
Oh yeah, ice walls.
Yeah, it's a 1 trillion ton rectangular iceberg. Look at that now. It's perfectly rectangular, at least from this
A
angle.
1 trillion ton. Think about that.
What do you
Trillion
now that
ton.
just piques the curiosity of if you're a flat earther or something like
Yeah,
that. You
for
think
sure.
there's some weird
Ice wall,
stuff. Like, look at that, dude.
Yeah.
How does that happen in nature? That shape, like right there.
How does it happen, John?
That's. I mean, that almost simulation theory.
But
I
it's
mean,
almost interesting because you look over here, it looks like there's another part of it right down at the lower end. So it's like, look how shaved down that is.
would you want to go have a little walk on that thing?
I have no interest to go in Antarctica. I don't think anything good happens to people who go to Antarctica.
I'd go.
You should go to Alex Jones.
All right. Oh, is he going?
No.
So, did you see this statue of
Martin Luther
the
King.
sculpture of MLK?
Oh my God, Johnny! Go to my Instagram. The way it literally, dude.
Well, I'll show it to you here.
Okay, first of all, it looks like you're holding a giant dong. Okay, look at that. Look at
Oh
that.
yeah, for that angle right there where you can see this right here, it looks like the other thing it reminded me of. Have you ever seen
Johnny,
that
go to my Instagram and watch the video. It literally looks
when
like
they reveal it? Yeah.
No.
Have you ever seen this award where the man is putting his head up on his own ass?
Yeah.
This thing right here.
Yeah.
It looks like that too from
Oh,
the side.
by the way, that looks a lot like the Dahmer stuff too, right? Like when you
yeah.
see the Dahmer video and shit like that.
Okay.
But go to my Instagram.
Which one, Sam? Official Tripoli?
Sam Tripoli.
Okay. I don't know if you have like 3 now or 2. I don't
I have
know.
1,000.
Yeah, I get confused.
So go down, John. Hey, go up. Have I hit 100,000 yet?
99.8.
So close.
So close.
Go down, go down, go down, go down. Keep going. Go. There it is. Johnny, look at that. It looks like you're spreading the butt cheeks of somebody and the
so
middle looks
strange.
like a dong. Does that look like a guy's asshole? Johnny, look at that.
Yeah, no, it does.
That looks like a dong.
What were they thinking here?
Johnny's, you look at the comments, they go, look at pearls. I mean, come on. This looks like some gay shit. You go to the comments, they're like, satanic. You're like, yeah, this is a great way to get some gay ass shit out in public without anybody knowing. You label it Martin Luther King so nobody can question
And
it.
have you seen what it is? Like, do you know what it is?
Yeah,
Have you seen it?
it's
like a picture of them hugging.
Yeah.
But
Guess
it
how
doesn't
much you
look
got
like
paid?
that.
What?
It doesn't look
Of
like
course
it's this
not.
right here.
Guess how much you got paid? Guess how much?
The sculptor?
Yeah.
How much?
10 mil.
Are you shitting me?
Yeah.
Does that include like he got paid for the parts?
Yeah,
Or
I
is
mean,
that-
he's probably got covers
like
everything.
I wonder how much he took home. Millions probably.
5 probably
Oh,
minimum.
My God.
But look
For
how
that.
bad that looks. You're holding a dong. What is that? Please, can you find that picture, put it side by side, and we can figure out?
The picture of them hugging?
Yeah, we need it side by side.
Okay, I can do that. Hold on a second.
That like, I don't even get it, and I don't even understand how. Yeah, so let's put that side by side and let's look at it. That must be a different angle, right? Because it's her wrist. Like it doesn't even make sense.
Well, this is in 3D and this is in 2D.
Right.
I mean, so we
so
can
this
go.
doesn't even make sense. So that's supposed to be the back of Martin Luther King's back. So it's her hands because there's the pearls.
Yeah, that's him from behind.
And
yeah.
that dick that she's like, literally, they made it a dick.
They made him a dick.
And
yeah.
we all know Martin Luther King loved him some
He
pussy.
loved the fuck, yeah.
He loved a lot of pussy.
Dude, we had one of his top guys come into my class in college, like
Yeah.
one of his closest associates
Yeah.
come in
Yeah.
and shock everybody by talking about how he just used to fuck his secretary. Like,
Yeah.
he loved to bone the secretary. Like this old black guy just came in and laid down the law on
Yeah.
MLK.
Yeah.
And all these liberals that I was in class with were all like, what is he talking about?
Yeah, shock and awe.
They couldn't believe it. Yeah.
Yeah, so this is stupid. It looks dumb, and it
It's
looks
so funny,
It
dude.
looks like gay shit. It looks like some gay stuff. Looks like for
And
the front.
you know the people who love this shit were just out there like, oh my god, yes, oh it's so beautiful.
What it looks like is a woman from the front holding up a giant dick, black dick.
Yeah.
And from the back, it looks like someone spreading some fucking dude's butt cheeks.
You get something for everybody. Yeah.
This is for everybody.
Yeah, it's something for
This is-
everybody.
This is for everybody who loves dick.
For Dick and the people who love it.
Yeah.
All right, that was great. All right, so did you hear about this guy? Did you just fart?
No, I did not.
Okay. Did you hear about this guy who goes by the name Doordash Tips now?
No.
And he got, let's just play the damn thing. Here we go.
This DoorDash customer only tipped $1. Let's see what he got at Arby's, huh? Well, it's got the beef and cheddar. He's got the French dip and the crinkle fries. Oh man, that's my favorite.
So this guy only got tipped $1.
Thank you, $1 tipper. Peace.
So he just started eating this motherfucker's
DoorDash
food. Now, this brings up a problem I have with the apps. Now, what other service
Do you think
industry...
anyone finds this funny if he didn't have the craziest Asian accent possible?
That's hilarious. Yeah.
And do you think he actually talks like that, or is he playing it up like some Asian comics I know?
I am a little suspicious.
You talk to some of these Asian comics off stage, you're like, hey, how's it going? On stage, you're like, I just get off rickshaw.
I'm a little suspicious that this is organic because his TikTok name is at DoorDash Tips too.
Oh, which means he's got a super Asian name.
Well, no, I mean,
Johnny, you know I'm
does he
Armenian, which
always
is part of
complain-
Asia. I could talk about my people.
Does he? Is this his gimmick that he complains about DoorDash tips?
Yeah.
You know, but my thing, and tell me what other service industry do you tip the person before they do the thing?
Well, listen, that
never
food
understand
delivery
that.
thing is the biggest scam. It hurts restaurants. It's so hard to keep a restaurant on, and they take a big chunk of it.
But why do you tip? I didn't know that until recently that they started showing them the tips before they even get to you, so they can choose how to.
Yeah, I agree.
That's crazy to me.
Yeah, I totally agree.
You get
with
tipped for service rendered, not services. Maybe there you're gonna come.
Yeah, well, it's like Eric Meyer's bit about Uber. Like, why are they giving you a star? Why is your driver giving you a star?
Which mine is a tremendous rating. I
What
just want
is
to
it?
see what else his.
What is it?
I mean, it's 4.99 or something. I don't know.
4.8. I don't know why.
I just want to see what his other videos are. What do you think he does?
Oh, hi. I say hi.
Okay, this is good. In 2007, a Bosnian couple in Bosnia divorced.
That'd be weird if they were a Bosnian couple, not from Bosnia.
Yeah. Discovered that they were having an online affair with each other under fake names.
Oh, that's so cute. It's had to happen. It was just a matter of just like random variables coming together and bang.
Well, dude, I was on Tinder one time talking to two chicks, and then they slowly realized they were in the same room with each other. They lived together.
That's so funny, dude. That's so funny.
Did I
How
try?
about the guy,
Did I try to make it work? I did. It didn't work.
How about
though,
the
with both of
saddest
them.
story of them all, where the guy ordered an escort and his daughter showed up?
Oh my!
That's the
God.
worst.
Is that real?
Yeah, that's supposedly. Look it up.
No.
The
I don't
worst.
want to look it up because it might not be real.
Makes
and I
me
always
sad.
want to live in the world where it's real.
It is real.
I know, but it might not be. I don't want to look. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
it's gross.
It's too good to check. That's what we call it in journalism. Sana Clark and Adnan Clark from Zenica, Bosnia, had marital troubles. 27 and 32, their ages. So they were both secretly chatting and having an affair online. In an online chat forum, both husband and wife found each other unknowingly under fake names. Do you know what their fake names were? Sweetie and Prince of Joy. Those were their fake names. And they both poured their heart outs about their marital problems. He was like, boy, that sounds a lot like my wife. Wow, that's amazing. With time, both realized they were perfect for each other and wanted to meet finally in person. But when they did meet in person, it was not a happy ending, each accusing the other of being unfaithful. They're now filing for divorce. She told a newspaper, I thought I had found the love of my life. The way this Prince of Joy spoke to me, the things he wrote, the tenderness in every expression was something I never had in my marriage. Isn't that just amazing?
Well, that's the whole thing, man.
It's a
like,
numbers game, right?
Well, and it's also like the courting versus when you're together. And it's just like,
big time.
Right?
Yeah.
It's, it's some
You think that's new pussy, and it's not.
Yeah.
You show up and it's the same old.
The game you got to do to get in.
Yeah. Okay, this is just a good dystopian thing that's going to be our future. In Japan, young people are renting apartments that have no bathrooms. It's a new type of apartment in Japan. Apartments without a bathtub or shower, reminiscent of those common in Japan from the 50s to the 70s, are becoming popular again with young renters as public baths gyms, and other facilities where people can shower and bathe become more common. Isn't that interesting?
It just Japan seems lost.
Look at this guy's
They
apartment.
just seem
dude.
lost. How much he's paying for that? 8 billion yen.
Look at that.
Yeah,
Well,
I mean,
but that might
and
be
what's
like
up with that
$5.
fucking Spock haircut he's got on there? And
He
hat?
does like Mr. Spock, doesn't he? Look at this, dude. Look at this tiny ass place. He's got his little bed over here, and they want us to be happy living like
Yeah,
that.
I just stupid. But that's gonna be big city life versus small town life.
It's depressing. Anyway, I thought that. Okay, now this last thing is I saw this on Instagram, and this just, to me, this is dogs winning the war with the cats. Have you seen this?
No.
It's not bad. It's sweet. This is the headline here is the most loyal dog ever. So watch, this guy is just cannonballing into water, and watch how his dog reacts. It's beautiful. So this guy is cannonballing. This dog is losing it, dude. I said, what did you do, man? Why did you do that? Are you crazy? I love this music. It's inspirational music. This dog is like running out to save his life. The other dog was already out there, by the way. The smarter dog just jumped right off the balcony. Look at him. He's trying to pull him in. Look. Isn't that sweet? These dogs
are the
man.
best.
Yeah, they win over.
Pollyanna's
cats.
the best. Roger's a retard.
Anyway, that's it.
That's it.
Good
Johnny, great show. Guys, hope you guys enjoyed this. Please give us a 5
unless you're Machine Gun Kelly, and then you can fuck off.
Yeah, who knows who knows what's going to happen. But
what does that mean?
I don't know. Who knows?
I mean, I hope, if you were having a bad time and you regret it, I hope you have a great
You came
life.
to what was agreed upon as one of the greatest nights of comedy ever, and you were a little bitch. And it doesn't need to be like that. You're on your own journey. I'm on my own journey. Guys, go to samtripoli.com.
We'd have you zoom in if you want to, though. If you want to zoom in sometime.
Machine Gun Kelly, zoom in so we can have a verbal battle. We'll have a wrap off.
Oh, that would be good, yeah.
Yeah. You're
Like
garbage.
8 Mile style?
Smell
Yeah.
like narbage. Okay, that's
Nice. Good one. You
You're
got
gonna
him.
get a little bit of
You got
that.
him.
So, guys, go to samtripoli.com. I want to see you tonight in Arizona. I want to see you out in Long Beach. I want to see you out in blah, 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 in Bakersfield. Tickets are moving fast. Love you very much. Enjoy. Johnny, thoughts? I'm going.
Thoughts and prayers.
Pick up your guitar, sing me a song. This was Groover's paradise. Now the Groover is gone. Was a cool little city, but time marches on.